Butt sex.
When
yes.
a mommy and a daddy love each other very much,
Or
And then the
any
cousin comes
comes
parent-
through the
involved.
window and gives them a tiefling.
or a parent of any discernible
I
gender.
freaking love
whatsoever.
the tiefling. That is fantastic. Just, we're about to do it. Someone brings in a tiefling. We don't need to. Okay, I have a tiefling. And we're live. If people want to check this.
I'm attempting to.
Episode 13, correct?
Yeah, but if he has the last 20 episodes for 12, and I can't change it because YouTube's being a jerk.
Episode 4! Episode 4! Episode 4!
Literally.
Shut up.
Episode 4!
Are we live or what?
Forever
Yeah,
4.
Oh my gosh, I hate this.
We are
Okay.
live.
Can that be our group name, Forever 4?
For what, we're 5.
I was just gonna say that.
Exactly, we'll leave everyone questioning.
Now everyone's gonna think we're copying the other shit. You know what? Hello, everybody, and welcome to FAF, where we play Fridays D&D with friends. That's not FAF, but I forgot what it stood for, so I made it up on the spot. I'm looking at my webcam, and it's not even on.
Friday with Asher and friends.
Do we want me? Should I turn my webcam on? No, I don't want my webcam on. No.
I'm just gonna deafen you guys just so I can hear the levels.
Go
on
for
the,
it, because
video.
yeah, this is kind of all messed up. So let's see if it's alright. But yeah, it's been a minute because I was like allergy dead. Where you get hot and cold sweats and you can't stop sneezing every 30 seconds, and it was delightful, and I hated my life for a week. But we were
Because you're
back.
hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no.
You're in, you're out, you're up, and you're
Gonna
down.
tell you
You're
like
wrong
what?
and it's right. It's
So-
black and it's white.
Copyright! Everyone stop singing!
I'm really excited I started that.
That is such copyright that I cannot afford to deal with. Oh my
We'd
gosh.
just like everybody to know that we do not own the rights to these songs. The rights go to the respective artists.
Yes. that
Cough,
is true.
Katy Perry cough.
Love you, Katy Perry.
Good music, good music.
Audio checker, how are we?
Very good. Sound levels are all very nice.
It's all very nice, yeah, it's
It's
very nice.
crisp.
It was smooth, it was crispy, it was like crumpets. Okay. I have no idea what that was.
Crispy.
I don't know. I am
Jesus
tired.
Christ,
I am
Asher.
excited, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this not D&D Let's Play podcast. It's just that whatever happens in D&D comes second.
Jesus Christ.
That's literally what this podcast is, and I love it. We're like, yeah, we'll play some D&D, but it's just gonna be a random, like, freaking anime comments to talk and bullshit. Anywho, hi, I'm your Dungeon Master. Let's go ahead and, like, get everybody to introduce themselves. We have one person who's not here, who I will introduce for them whenever they don't get here, because I have to do it for them.
Jesus Christ.
Well, hello everybody. I am Ray, and I paid the 15 pay. Oh God.
You're paying?
You're paying the-
Gamer.
Hold up. I know we had the sex talk earlier, but what about you paying somebody? We talked about free porn, and now we're paying for porn. What's
You know
up with
what?
this?
It's a malaprop. It's Shakespeare. We'll just go with it. I play
Mm.
a
Okay.
15-year-old human cleric, Ahmed Serona, and
Also,
right
now you're
now
role-playing with
she's
a 15-year-old
very confused about what the hell this person was trying to tell them. But anyway, to tranquility.
Fuck tranquility.
Hi, I'm Arabella Avalon. My name is Allie, and I play the.
You remember your kid, you got this.
Half elf.
Has it been that long?
Sorceress.
High Elf Domo, who is a sorceress. Sorcerer. Yeah, that. And she likes to burn things down sometimes. And she may or may not be possessed by an evil entity. Oh boy!
Also, hello,
Okay.
Beyond Birthday. I see you in the comments. So, hello. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to whatever this is with D&D in the background. Aspen.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ness, and I play 13-year-old tiefling fighter, Aspen Lacuna, who is not very mentally stable at the moment. Let's just say that.
And then there was that one.
Hello there, I'm Senpai Kun. I'm playing Maxwell Belmont. I go actually by Dasky, but I'm playing Maxwell Belmont, Warlock, who went off somewhere. Yet to be seen, from what I'm aware of.
Sorry, I'm Snapchatting that I'm live. Hang on.
Jesus Christ.
Our Dungeon Master is distracted, so while he's gone, everyone gets a bag of holding.
Hello everybody. I am your Dungeon Master today. My name is Asher Yates. Thank you for joining us today. Also, because some people forget this, whoever wishes to throw out their social media accounts, do so now.
Bless you.
Woo! I choked on myself. Ow.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Alright. My Instagram is soft_boy, spelled BOI_ness. I make a lot of art and don't post frequently, but
Great way to advertise. Great. I love it.
I'm just being honest.
Al, are you shouting yourself out or not?
Sure. My Instagram
Don't sound too
is. My
If I
Instagram
had
is.
to-
Oh, Can I say the screen name?
No.
No.
Thank you. Quiet. It's Alyssa 2011. I post everyday things once in a while. Cosplay.
I love how you guys
That's
advertise.
about it. That's whatever you follow, you're gonna get. It's good. It's good.
That's great. Ray, I don't think you have anything, do you?
I do, but nothing that goes with this. So
It doesn't
no.
have to if you want to throw it out there. This is for you.
No, it's good.
Okay. We'll leave the 15-year-old out of this. If you want to follow me, you're already watching this live on my YouTube channel at Masher UK. You can also follow me on Instagram as Asher Yachts, or you can find me on Snapchat. I think it's called Mr. Sorrow. I honestly can't remember.
Just post a picture of your QR code.
I'm an old man. I don't know how to do that.
It's a QR code. The code's right there. It's Q&R.
Ha! Funny joke.
And we're playing D&D. But yeah.
What about Ellie?
Ellie is the one I will be introducing just now. Ellie is our fantastic ranger who is Corfel Besifel, our Eldrin, I was going to say wizard, but they're not a wizard. They're a ranger. Sadly, they will be late, but they shall be joining us later. I have no clue the social media that they want me to use, or if they want social media to use, so you'll have to ask them yourselves whenever they show up in the chat box. Thank you again for joining us. I'm super excited to play, but you want me to shut up. Let's play D&D, which means I gotta start talking again because we're playing D&D. So, where we left off is the fantastic Lee is gonna take it off.
You're really, really fucking manic today.
I am psyched. I wanted to play last week and I couldn't, and now I get to play this week. Leave me alone.
Oh, yay. Alright, so
You want creepy,
obviously it's
sad,
my.
or exciting.
What happened?
For the music, Ellie.
Oh no, my thing came undone.
Yeah,
Hold on.
now you sound really far. Of course. As soon as technical difficulties, everybody. Welcome to my life. Why can't I hear anything?
Better?
Yes.
I hear things.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's the buzz, FAF fans.
We are trying to need to get better names for our fans other than that fan.
FAF fans, that sounds so wrong.
Even Saffron better.
Oh my,
Ellie!
oh my god.
we our last campaign, we embarked out of a town which I forgot the name of, so I'm just gonna call it the Puppet Masters town. And we decided I almost wanted to get some peace and tranquility and just overall calmness. But nothing ever goes right in D&D, so we always have problems. So we walked for many days, many weeks, under rain, a lot of hours, seconds, minutes with rain, nothing but rain. Rain just fell everywhere. At one point, Arabella looked at Aramed and goes, "Please, for the love of God, can you just make it stop?" And Aramed goes, "Okay, I'll try." She said a little prayer. And it looks like her Lord and Savior had answered by lifting it up slightly, ever so slightly, but it was still raining. Still raining. And then, for whatever reason, Maxwell Belmont decided to go rogue. Oh no! He went off with... he went off with one of our comrades to get
Food.
some rations, food.
Yes, to poison us
Oh.
all.
Uh-oh. And, so on the way there, we stopped somewhere, and then things got really, excuse my language, fuckery happened. There was this human shapeshifter monster thing that was coming around trying to teach us all a lesson that none of us really knew, and we were all trying to kill it. There was stabbing, spells casting, bleeding, and guess what? The thing didn't get defeated, and we basically almost all died just from this one little character that really wasn't strong enough to kill us, but somehow was doing a lot of damage.
It was
Now here-
mental damage, not physical.
Now here we are. I think it stopped raining.
No.
Oh no, it's still raining. Never mind.
So
There goes that idea.
I'm just gonna fill in a few plot point hooks.
Thank you, Ashley.
Just a few. It was hours, first off, not months. Just pointing that out, or weeks, or days. It was just a couple hours. Well, a lot of hours. Pretty much a full day. There's so much there. Before it all happened, Cinder got lost in the city of the southern.
It's Arabella!
Gosh.
It's the same person. So.
You got lost. Arabella got lost in the Shade Mount Cathedral Empire, which is the southern human empire of the nation or country that you are in.
They're very racist.
They're humans. They're D&D humans. That's a better description. Upon getting ready to leave, with the help of a acquaintance of Maxwell's, Henry came and led Arabella back to the group. Everyone extremely untrusting for the fact he gave his name as Jack instead of Henry.
Minus Maxwell.
You let me talk, you bitch. Sorry. For those of you who don't know, that's our nickname for each other. Pointing that out
bitch.
now. Bitch. Oh my gosh, I'm never gonna get monetized at this rate. But he tried to give him a drink, which the entire group flipped their living crap about because they believed it to be some demonic drink or energy. I can neither confirm nor deny these accusations. All I can say is the group fired upon and tackled Maxwell as he tried to retreat back into the Empire, which caused the bottle to shatter, and hurt feelings were also shattered. The group decided to walk off and head with the old man and Ping, his young Padawan, if you will, to head to get tranquility. The rain was pouring, the thunder was loud, and the lightning was bright, and it was unyielding. It constantly poured, their clothes and cloaks were soaked all the way to their bone and skin, It almost seemed unnatural, as if it was targeting their party itself. Maxwell, staying good 20 feet behind the group, decided him and Ping are gonna go for a walk. The party did not, what's the word, object to this, because there were some hurt feelings and everyone needs a little bit of their space. So the main party of Corfell, Aspen, Ermid, and Arabella went with the old man, and Payne and Maxwell went off on their own. The main party walked to the field, dealing with the horrendous weather, irritating as it is, came to an entrance to a forest where they heard wolf howls and saw these demonic, large, wolf-like creatures that stalked them with red eyes. They did not attack, nor did the party attack. But upon entering into the woods, a whistle was called, and the pack backed off. Upon entering into the woods, the rain didn't let up. In fact, it was almost worse, with it trickling down the leaves as if it was streams, causing you even more worse for wear. Though, with the expertise of Corfell in the woodlands, your steps were not too hindered from the large roots reaching up to grab your ankles to cause you to trip. Upon walking for a couple more hours and it causing into the evening, a being showed up, appearing as Ping, and caused a ruckus, turning into different people from each party member's past, causing a fight to break out. Though the creature never laid a hand on each of the party members, they were taking large amounts of psychic damage. For reasons they are unclear, or for reasons that I've just have decided not to disclose to them, they have still yet to figure out. Probably the latter. They didn't necessarily defeat the beast, but the beast said they just didn't understand. Screamed and leapt up into the trees and burst into what would be a colorful amounts of energy dispersing within leaves. In which direction it was unknown, for it was scattered in a 360-degree sphere. The old man returns, shakes his head, and begins to walk, and the group begins to follow. And that is where we left off. Give a hand, everybody, to Allie's.
Woo! I did say it would be interesting.
It was. With that, I would like to say thank you to Income Tech and TabletopAudio.com for supplying the sounds and the music for today's episode. Thank you for being awesome people and supplying some royalty-free music. I truly appreciate it. The group truly appreciates it. And so does the rest of the community of the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And with that, let's get into some FAF D&D. As we begin to walk, you can hear the thunder and lightning very loud above. The trees not assisting you in any way, shape, or form. The water dripping down into your face. Every time you kind of wipe it away, it just soaks your hair again and it gets back into your face, and it's just irritating beyond belief. Though with the help of Corfell, you are able to fit your steps a little bit easier within the roots, though the mud is just sinking and sucking to the bottom of your boots, causing an extra pound to 3 pounds extra to each step. And you've been walking all day. You are worse for wear with headaches after this large battle with this unknown entity. Everybody make perception checks.
Oh, yay.
Everybody?
And make sure you have your name with the roll. Which you
I got
did.
an 11.
Nice. Everyone else?
How's that dice? That's not a good
That's
roll.
above average. It's better than that
Oh
one.
God! God, no!
Let's roll for Corfell as well.
I am able to do that. Give me a moment. I'm still waiting for a roll from Maxwell as well.
I wasn't with them.
Oh yeah, you're wrong. Ha 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 ha. Okay.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong, but you're
It's
wrong.
raining
Corfell
on
got
prom
a
night.
6. Okay,
I'm
stop
done.
with the copyright music.
Yeah, Allie.
All of you. See? Not any of you. Okay. So, with all those rolls, I would say only Aramid and Aspen, you can see a faint bit of yellow and reddish light flickering up ahead. It's just piercing through the trees. Corfell, Arabella, you're still thinking about the images that you saw of a young child with the demonic being within inside of you. Kind of still trying to understand it, why it was there, what was the reason. But Aspen and Aramid, you do see that flickering light up ahead. What would you like to do?
Does anybody else see this?
Once they point it out, everyone else kind of looks up and they do see it. The old man just keeps walking. He's not slowing down.
Sir, I don't mean to be complaining, because I don't like to complain. I try to keep positive. But it has been really long now. My head is killing me. My feet are soaked. I am
Can
freezing.
you hold the microphone a little closer?
Sorry.
I could hear you, but just for the audience sake.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, you're to continue where you left off, that's all.
Just, can you tell us how far we're gonna be right now? Please.
He kind of stops, looks to you, and he's smiling. You can see all the water just drenched in his beard and his big, bushy eyebrows. And you just grab a vine and pull it to the side. And up ahead, you can actually see almost like a dome from the rest of the world, it almost seems. The trees almost kind of cave into like a dome. You can see the rain isn't barely even breaching through. You can see a center fire in the middle of this kind of like outcrop area. And over next to where some logs have been propped up, you can see Ping and Maxwell. Maxwell, you would see them coming.
Oh my gosh.
As soon as Aspen sees Maxwell, he's gonna run over to him and hug him, like cling to him.
Is everything okay there?
He doesn't answer. He kind of just like snuggles, like into the crook of your neck.
Is Aspen okay? Anyone?
I think we're all just a little bit shaken.
Corporal kind of speaks up. We ran into something. We don't know what it was. We're all a bit flustered.
It is not natural. You're lucky you weren't there.
Yeah. I would say I was pretty lucky I wasn't there then. Are you guys okay? Any of them looking rough?
Oh, I'm pretty sure Aramid, you're looking pretty rough.
Yeah?
Aspen, how you looking?
Uh,
Corfell's looking very rough as well.
I'm looking
So is Arabella.
kind of battered, but not too bad.
I literally look as though somebody literally just even so much as lightly taps me, I'm gonna fall.
Arabella only has one hit point.
Same.
You guys look like shit.
Thanks.
It wasn't a compliment.
I know.
Come on. We can rest for the night. Pigmaid camp.
Is it dry?
It's fairly
Or the-
dry. It's slightly damp.
Aspen kind of like goes near the fire and starts like taking off his wet cloak and his clothes, kind of just left in his undershirt and pants, I guess. And he curls up next to Max and kind of like puts his head in your lap, but he doesn't close his eyes or anything.
Just gonna slowly nod his head. Okay. Put a hand on Aspen's shoulder, slowly rubbing it.
You would actually feel, I guess, like, you would feel a couple keloid scars on the back of his shoulder, like raised up. They're pretty old, but they're still.
Doesn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully tomorrow, there will be no rain. But knowing how we travel, it will always be rain.
Arabella's just like sitting curled up in front of the fire, just kind of staring into it, just kind of thinking about like the whole experience, what she experienced, what her friends experienced, just kind of lost in thought, more or less in a daze.
What about you, Airman? What are you doing?
Oh, she's literally just kind of mulling over all the information she was told by that thing. She's also just trying to keep warm, so she's like very quiet, just looking into the flames.
Looks like everybody's traumatized.
No,
You
she doesn't look
guys-
traumatized. She just looks
Pretty much.
confused and like she's trying to figure it out.
Did you guys see a ghost or something?
When you say that, you kind of feel Aspen bury his head into your stomach.
I will take that as a yes.
We'll
I'd-
see. Oh,
I'd say something akin to that, not exactly a ghost, because I don't think a ghost would have been able to talk to me in my head.
I would say my thoughts of becoming one's own worst enemy finally came to life.
You're gonna say something, I'm sure.
Sure. As you all are kind of having a slow conversation, the old man and Ping kind of sit down on the floor. They're not taking up any of the stumps that they've kind of put out. And the old man kind of speaks up in a very unfamiliar tone than when you first met him. You hear him kind of speak up, and he sounds much older now. And he kind of speaks up. He goes, "So now, I will ask each of you, of what were your experiences? Or what do you think it might mean?"
Aspen, as soon as he kind of hears that, his grip on Maxwell kind of tightens. Where he's gripping your shirt to like where his knuckles start to turn white, but he doesn't make a sound.
Pat us back. It's okay, Aspen. We're all here for each other.
You see him kind of like turn his head a little bit. You can see his eye kind of peek out and he's looking up at you. And you've never really seen Aspen so scared before. Like his pupils are very small and he is actively trying to become as tiny as he can.
Maxwell will nod, giving him a light smirk. It will be okay.
I know Arabella, while the old man was asking that, she slowly took her hand and just kind of put it on her chest and just kind of gripped her clothing a little bit. And she was just kind of shaking her head slightly, going, "No, I'm not evil. I'm not dark. I'm not. It's got to be wrong. That's not the path I'm supposed to go down. I'm not like that. I'm not a murderer. I'm not evil. I'm not bad." And she's just kind of saying it over and over again to herself.
Everyone else?
Not saying nothing.
Can you repeat the question?
What, are you asking that in character or to me?
Yes.
What was your experience, and what are your thoughts on what it meant?
That last part once again, please.
What were your experiences, and what do you think is the meaning of it? What do you think it meant? What is the meaning?
I think it was maybe to see our fears and realize that the only reason they're a fear is because there's something we perceive to be a fear. But
Hold the mic closer.
God damn it!
Sorry. It's your fault for being where you are.
There is nothing wrong with where I am.
The way you say that sounds so unbelievable. Keep going.
Oh, I didn't mean it to come across like that. Really, it's not. Wait, did you hear it all? Did I repeat it all?
I would repeat it.
Ah, damn it. I think it was kind of to understand that our fears, what we see to be our fears, are just that they're perceptions that we create for ourselves, and that we're really the only people that can combat it. But also, just, it really confusing. Is it happening to have that tranquility inside of you, knowing that yes, I am afraid, but I have to put something else first? It's, and then the words that thing said, I can't make anything out of it. I feel like I'm getting there, but then I'm not.
Gives you a nod. Looks to the rest of you.
Yeah, no, I'm still curled up with my face in Maxwell's stomach, so.
And you do know, Maxwell, he's also like gesturing to you as well, even though you weren't with them.
Alright.
So, anybody? If anybody.
Arabella's. If what?
If any, like, you don't have to talk. I'm just saying, like, the floor is yours.
Oh. Arabella just kind of goes, "There's no way that thing could have known about any of us. I don't know how, but it's gotta be impossible. It can't be right. We're not..." And she just kind of looks around at everyone. we're not. We're just travelers, aren't we? At this point, we're just travelers, and if we run into a problem, we try and fix it. We bring happiness. Why are we being punished for this? What did we do wrong?
I don't think it's a punishment. I think it's like a wake up. It's something to make us sit up, pay attention, and realize that we have to figure this out. Maybe we do have to figure it out together. I don't know. Maybe we need to be more verbal and help each other, but this is just... And is that like that point when she just sighs that you just see how tired and like haggard she feels and has been trying to hide? And she just like stops talking and just keeps looking into the fire.
And Arabella just kind of curls up, like to hug herself, to give herself comfort and hide her face away.
Is anybody else gonna talk?
Mm-mm.
No.
Maxwell, are you sharing anything or no?
No, I'm good.
Okay. We may rewind when the Fantastic Ellie does return to let them, if they wish to speak or not. But with that, we'll say you all kind of wait for the next person to speak, but no one ever does. The old man doesn't make any sounds, he doesn't make any noise, doesn't speak, doesn't whisper, just kind of sits there. You all begin to feel the overwhelmingness of sore in your body, the tension in your shoulders, the heaviness in your breath. With every breath, you feel your eyes slowly beginning to close, your body beginning to slowly hunch over. The warmth of the fire just goes to your heart, to your toes, as if you were wrapped in a warm, soft silk blanket. And you just all slowly drift to sleep. You all regain consciousness, though to a bit different weather. When you wake, you hear roll 20 and begin to dig. Hold on. You are awoken by the sounds of the forest, a slight breeze, the chirping of birds. You can slowly open your eyes and you see the sunlight begin to shine through the branches. It's a new day. As you all begin to slowly crack your arms, your knuckles, your neck, stretching out all the uncomfortableness of sleeping on the ground. The earth around you isn't damp like it was when you went to bed. It's dry. Once you kind of blink your eyes open, look around, you can see the distant signs of squirrels yelling at each other over, I was gonna say coconuts, but that's incorrect. Acorns. You can see, distant off, you can see a deer with two of its fawns.
Fighting over coconuts.
Maxwell's dad hasn't woken, he's dead.
No,
He's dead in
Maxwell.
his sleep. No one cares. He's not a healer.
Aww, the little healer that could.
But he could, 'cause he's a bitch. But the breeze is warm. You can feel the sun reaching through the tree line. It's a new day. You've all had a long rest. All the spells you've used return your HPs back to full. And you feel fairly well rested after that crazy night you just had before. So, is there anything you guys wish to do this morning?
I'd like to get redressed. Put my
Are
dry
so
clothes
big.
on.
Do you have 2 sets of
Oh.
clothes?
I mean, I have my shitty pants, I have my newer pants, and then I have my leather ones. So I'll
You'll-
put the leather ones away and put on the regular cloth ones.
They're still a little damp from being in your backpack, but they are much drier than your other ones.
Yeah.
All your clothes that were out, if you slept in it or changed in it, are still wet. The rain has just saturated the crap out of them, and overnight has not been enough time for them to dry.
Arabella's gonna change into the older dress she had and put the newer one she was wearing back into her bag.
With a of squishing and swishing noises of water seeping out of it, you throw it into your backpack and put on your new one. I assume away from wandering eyes, or do you just do it right there?
Yeah, she did it away from wandering eyes.
I mean, it's not like we haven't fucking seen anything before. I mean, we all bathed together.
You all had clothing on, though. That's why I just
Most of
like
us had clothing on.
True. I like to see how comfortable everyone is with each other. I'm just seeing what points we're at. That's all. So.
She's still a princess. She's gonna be like, don't look at me.
Okay, that was terrifying. Don't look at me.
And our eyes turn completely black.
You all die.
Disintegrate.
Yeah. You do go to look at some of the rations you have. They are completely soaked through. Your once nice and dry elvish bread and dried meats are now soaked in soggy.
Now we have soup, everyone.
Aspen gives Max kind of like a look, just like raises an eyebrow.
Shrug. Huh?
Aspen kind of like rolls his eyes, but kind of like gives your shoulder a pat. Like, you tried.
Is there anybody what wishes to do?
Get my shit and keep walking.
Okay. As you guys begin to get ready, you see Ping kind of look to Maxwell and goes, "You gonna share?"
Maxwell's
I've been waiting
face
for this whole
got
time.
Bright red. I just had like, I guess I
If you don't want
should.
to, I didn't say anything.
I'll pass for right now until I can get the right words.
So we're okay. All right. Everyone, we're going hungry. And he just goes and begins to walk with the old man.
What do you mean we're going hungry?
You said you weren't shared. Are you?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. By the way,
Sure.
he said this out loud to everybody. Like, you all can hear this conversation.
Share what?
I also had an encounter last night. It wasn't as brutal as what you guys went through. Nowhere near as brutal as you guys went through. It was pretty hectic.
You can kind of
I was
see
pretty
Maxwell's
stressed
cheeks
throughout.
begins to, like, grow red.
Throughout the
and
entire
rosy.
time, I fought through though. It was okay. Everything turned out right.
You see him, like, get really nervous. His cheeks are really red right now.
Arabella's slowly approaching him.
Maxwell, roll to the DM of whether if it's persuasion or deception.
Whether it's persuasion or deception.
Yeah, you roll to me which one you want it to be. Yeah, he's absolutely telling the truth. He had an encounter. It was
Fuck.
pretty. Oh, okay, roll again of whichever one it is.
Sorry.
Oh! I want to do it too.
Okay, or that second roll will just be for both of these other ones. Aramid and
I
Aspen.
rolled shit.
He did something last night. It might have been a battle, but you believe what he's saying. Arabella, you rolling an insight check?
Yeah, but you told me not to.
No, I said Max. Let's just leave it with those 2 rolls.
Oh!
Do you want this to be a whisper, or do you want it to be to the group?
Do a whisper.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello. He's definitely lying. Something happened last night, but it wasn't a fight, and it wasn't like a battle. Something happened, and his guy's cheeks rosy pink.
Okay.
All right.
Not judging my character.
Okay.
So,
yeah, what are you doing?
Arabella's just gonna approach him and just be like, "So, well, I'm really glad to see that you survived your battle."
Thank you.
I'm inciting the way she said that.
I'm glad to see
Oh
you
my
survive
God.
yours as well.
There's. You can see she's I'm sorry, it's Arabella. It's. You know what, Arabella? Roll me a deception check just to see how slight you were with the way you said that, even though it wasn't at all.
Oh, I was just gonna say that.
Oh, there's that like a wink going on between Arabella and Maxwell.
I'm just gonna have a confused look looking at Arabella. But it got me thinking a lot about what I have been doing, what I've been thinking about this group. Basically, I've just kind of thought we all were falling into this whole little specific niches, I guess you should say, or roles. Unspoken, that we all kind of do and fulfill, but yeah. Got me really thinking about that and whether or not I might be wrong on what my thoughts are and whether or not I should change on how I should view the world around me.
Aspen
Well-
kind of like tilts his head to the side.
The
Like,
way I see it. I'm sorry, you can continue, Aspen.
Sorry. Oh, he kind of like tilts his head to the side and kind of gives you a quizzical look.
And Arabella's gonna say, "Well, to be absolutely honest, we only came together to escort Miss Hart. We did the journey. We don't need to do any more. If we wanted to go our separate ways, we could. There's nothing really keeping us together. We all just decided to travel, to go wherever we want to go. You left your family, Maxwell. You don't... From what I can remember, you seemed pretty happy. Was there a reason why you wanted to leave?"
Well, the same question could be asked for all of you. I mean, you all left your family. You're all here alone.
When you say that, you kind of slightly notice Aspen flinch. And he kind of looks down to the ground and shuffles his feet.
I don't have a family. I have a bunch of people relying on me. That doesn't make them family.
That is probably one of the saddest things I've ever heard.
Arabella looked down, and she's kind of... She looked down slightly, and she held her other arm. I didn't leave my family. I got chased out. And forbidden to go back.
Not as sad as. Damn. Yep, that's the name. Too many A's. Well, Maxwell's just gonna put his hands behind his head, giving you guys a nice large smile. Well, it looks like I have a goal now. It's either A, reunite you guys back with your family, or help you find one.
You can kind of see Aspen like tilt his head up a little bit. And it looks like he's staring into your soul. He's kind of just trying to figure you out. Kind of giving a little bit of a questioning gaze.
If you stare too long, Aspen, I might get the wrong idea.
And that you actually see his eyebrows furrow together. Like, what? Kind of looks from Max to Airmed and back to Max and kind of like shrugs his shoulders. I don't understand what you mean.
Well,
Are you
sunny
happy,
day.
Pink?
What would you say?
DM.
What? Oh. I was
He
talking,
died.
but I was muted. What'd you say?
Oh.
I just asked, are you happy, Ping?
Looks at you and he's like, I meant share the berries. I didn't mean to share what happened. Okay. Great. He's watching.
Oh! Oh!
Like, you can see he's been standing this whole time like, like trying to like speak up to get you to like, I didn't, okay. Like,
You're just gonna see Maxwell's face just flush bright red. And he just reaches into his bag and pulls out berries.
You can now see a big bushel of blackberries for like breakfast. Like,
I love blackberry.
that's what I'm okay. You guys are weird. Oh man, I think I need more tranquility. I think I fell out. Like, walked after him.
And then Arabella kind of goes, takes a blue. Wait, is it blackberry? Blackberry.
Blackberry.
Looks at Maxwell and goes, "All is forgiven," and she turns and eats it.
Why did I need to be forgiven?
No worries.
Just don't concern me there.
Apologizing for the titties. You hear coming from his pocket.
Lily, not now! Stay quiet!
What'd you say to me?
The
Stay
what?
quiet. Please.
You see her starting to unbutton your pocket.
I will put Lily into the pocket dimension.
Oh, what?
I can do that.
You're just like,
Find familiar.
he's changed because of poop. And he just also the voice just cuts out instantly.
What did she mean?
Absolutely nothing. She had a little bit too many blackberries. She kind of got drunk from them. I guess they were fermented in her stomach or something.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Say anybody inciting that?
I mean, Aspen kind of just gives him a look, but doesn't say anything.
Okay. So, is there anything else anybody else would like to share instead of berries?
Well, I mean, Aspen's gonna wait till everybody else has their full, and then he's gonna eat what's left, I guess.
There's a decent like a half handful for each party member, which is very nice. And it's not as good as like a freaking egg McMuffin. I mean, egg McMuffins are disgusting. I lied. But as like eggs and bacon are, but it still suffices enough for just a couple of berries.
Yeah, Aspen just waits till everybody else eats, and then takes a couple.
Alright. Time you guys finish your berries and you begin to walk once again. This day much different from the last. In the forest, you're seeing lots of wildlife. The ground's still a little bit muddy here and there. Nothing that actually impedes your speed or your enjoyment of a nature walk, if you will. You can see the sun piercing through the trees. You stumble across a deer, squirrels, the equivalency of a groundhog. The trees are green and bright. It's much different from the day before. Almost as if it was at two different areas. It's interesting. Someplace so close. So, just from a night's change, so much has changed, it's almost like you're on a different plane. Still slightly confused. But, you're together. Everybody make a perception check.
Hope I don't suck. Hey, I got a 20. No, not natural.
I got a 25.
Dang, everybody's rolling high.
I gotta get Cinder. Come on, computer. Oh no.
Your recruiter said no.
Nope, that's there. Where are you, Bella? There you are.
That was performance.
Ah!
You can just roll it with regular dice.
This is
persuasion.
Regular dice.
There!
Jesus Christ.
The first one is Corfeld, the last one is the same damn thing.
You had to, spread that out with a performance of persuasion and another perception check.
From a wrong person.
Jesus.
Okay. So 20 from Corfeld, 20 from Arabella, a 18 from Maxwell, 20 from Aspen, and wow, guys. Dang. Okay.
It's a new day where all of our eyes are open.
You are
We are
refreshed.
rejuvenated and
Yeah.
tranquil.
Apparently. Alright. I didn't think it was gonna happen. Okay, sure. Okay. You guys are kind of walking. And up ahead you can see a small clearing. Up. Words. You can see a clear. Fifth. You can see a clearing up ahead. A slight clearing. It's not a lot. It actually looks almost like a road, just a kind of a dirt path. And as you guys kind of get closer, you hear the. I can't do a horse trot, but you know what I mean? Just like kind of a horse trotting.
Ooh. Aspen's gonna stay back by the trees. He's not gonna go near the clearing if there's somebody there.
Okay, everyone else?
Maxwell's just gonna keep walking.
Going, but going carefully.
Yeah, Aspen literally dives into a bush.
Okay. Cinder's not here. Arabella, sorry. It's been a day. Corfell is going to continue walking as well. The old man and Ping also kind of keep walking. But this trot, all of a sudden you hear the footsteps get faster and begins into a canter. And it's a little, cantering's fine, but it just seems like there's something maybe more happening. As you hear the canter go faster and faster, as you kind of reach towards the clearing because of how good your perception check was, you see a carrier on horseback cantering as fast as they can. You can see him looking behind them, and whipping the reins as fast as they can, going, yeah! Trying to go as fast as they possibly can down this dirt road. They pass you just about 20 or so feet, and you hear, whoosh, and you see an arrow fly and hit him in his back as he rumbles to the ground. The horse continues running.
Oh shit.
Okay, I quickly.
Please put your mic closer
Go.
to your face.
I quickly do a brief look over to check the state of his injuries and if he's still alive.
So you're just running out straight into the road?
No, I'm staying from where I am, but I'm looking and I'm assessing quickly.
Let's make a perception check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
You are
Oh,
a
yeah, 'cause
good
you're
30,
kinda
40 feet
far.
away from him.
You're
You're
like
from the
20
tree
feet
line.
away.
14.
14 from this angle. He took a large tumble and is an arrow. You don't see him moving, but he just might be unconscious. He might not be. He might be dead. It's kind of hard to tell from here. Though what I will
How
do.
far away is he from me?
Well, I'm just gonna bring you over to the map because with the
Oh,
perception
okay.
check, I'm gonna go ahead and so you guys are over in this area. I'll go ahead and drag Corfell. You guys are over here.
Can you drag me too, please?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
I don't know where we are.
Corfell, where Corfell is.
I don't know where Corfell is.
Right in the
Go
right
down
center.
near the bottom of the map.
Okay. With everyone else. Yeah. You're in a tree right now. So you have to be there and you have to, like, if you want to be in a straight line, there you go.
Yeah, I'm like over here behind a bush.
That's fine. But with everyone's fantastic perception checks, you can see about 5 armed individuals on horseback riding after. And you can see one
That's
of
6
them.
on there.
1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, 6 in there. Sweet. Well, that's fun. As you can see, one of them re-knocking a bolt in their hand crossbow as they begin to gallop up. You do have a round if you guys wanted to do something right here and now.
Do I recognize these individuals?
Go ahead and roll perception check with disadvantage, just because of your eye line. It's very hard to see right now because you have people and trees.
Alright. Disadvantage. 18.
18. You do not recognize any of these individuals. They are wearing, most of them are wearing leather armor. You can see standard some rapiers, short swords. One has
Is there a
hand axe.
discernible symbol on them?
From this distance, you're not able to tell. They're not wearing any cloaks or like plate armor with a large emblem on their chest.
Okay, so they're not affiliated with anybody. Okay.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay. Is
I'm
anybody?
just gonna move closer.
You're gonna move closer.
No.
Okay.
I'm-
with you.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith. But
Okay.
it's gonna be around that guy. I believe if I can do that. I'm sure I can.
Bonus action, 60 feet. Yes, you can.
Yep, okay, so my Shield of Faith is around him.
Okay.
And I am going to walk out slightly to here. And I'm got my Warhammer out.
Okay.
Hang on, can I also take my shield out or not?
No, as an action to draw both of those.
Well, I only use my bonus action.
So, yeah, but it takes an action to do oh no, so free action to draw your sword and then an action to bring your shield. So yes, you could do both.
Yeah, I do that then. So got my Warhammer and I've got my shield.
Okay.
Where are the other people chasing from? Like, where are the others?
They're
All
up
the gray. They're
near
gray
the
in the-
path.
Up in the crowd. Okay, so I'm going to. I really wanted to use the spell. Again.
Oh, you're just going ahead and it's okay.
You're not being cautious like everybody else. You're like,
Fireball.
No, even worse than that. I just wanted to stop for a minute. So I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Oh.
Oh, what a spell.
Okay.
and it's just gonna be in my line of like
Go ahead.
just
Go
enough
ahead
to
and-
like
Go ahead and send
stop
the
'em.
spell. That's a lot more than stopping them. Go ahead and send the spell. Okay, so shatter. What is the radius of shatter? Can you tell me that?
It is the radius is
10-foot radius
10
sphere.
Yep.
So where are you placing it?
Just like in the middle.
Okay, you need to be specific. The middle is not specific. I need a specific location. Right here? Here? Like,
Just tap where you want it.
Yeah, just like right here.
you can't do it. It has to be in a square block. It can't be in the center of a block. That's not a playable space.
Ah. Fine, I'll just stop these two.
Okay, so you're placing there. Got it. I like how I keep having to delete
If you
everybody's.
replace on the red,
Oh, trying to.
Alright, so you're placing it where the blue is right now.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay.
Yep.
So you place it there. It's gonna be him, 10 feet him, 10 feet him. So you can get all four. So you can get these four. Okay.
Okay.
So a DC 14 con save.
That's 5.
How's
Well,
that?
no, this one isn't.
That's 15. That's 15. So
Yeah.
4.
My bad, it looked like you hit that one at the
That's
top.
I'll just remember that for when I'm trying to kill you. Don't worry.
Oh,
All right.
Jesus.
So DC 14 con save. That's cocked. I rolled horrible. 2 fail. The front 2 have failed, and and the other 2 succeed. And I believe you take half damage when you succeed on that one. So the front 2 instantly, just with the sound of the noise of shatter, you can just see them grab their heads. I gotta make saves for the mounts. That's true.
Hey, you're gonna hurt the horses.
So the front 2 mounts and the guards both just instantly crash to the ground as they hold their heads and just die instantly. The rest of them take half damage. So it's 7. As you can just see them all go kind of grab their head, and you hear as they kind of scream in agony, as you can see blood dripping out of their nose and ears and from the sides of their lips, as you just feel the blood, like all of their veins pretty much just popped. So because of that, we're entering into initiative, everybody. So go ahead and roll.
Thanks, Arabella.
Click
pictures.
on-
Welcome.
Take pictures.
Click on your token and. Airman, you're on Maxwell, and I need a roll for Corfell. Always roll so good for my players. Why? Okay. So, it's this one's turn. They are all mounted. Seeing you all just cast a spell all of a sudden, and two of his friends die in front of him, he's going to go ahead and shoot his crossbow. He's actually going to go 40. So he's going to go over here, and he's going to shoot... Actually, Jay, make a stealth check since you were stealthing.
Yes, I'm
Forgot
trying
about
to
that.
stay hidden.
Yeah, I forgot to have you roll stealth before this.
Oh. Got a 13. That's not gonna be good.
They are still able to see you, so he's going to shoot his crossbow bow at you.
Great, there goes my plan of attack.
Oh man, that's going to be a 9 to hit.
Yeah, no, that doesn't
Yeah, I
fucking
think so.
touch me.
So as he just shoots wide as his horse rears up. Seeing Cinder, he's going to right here, and he's going to shoot you, Cinder. That's a nat 1. He falls off his horse.
Good. Don't want to hurt the horsey. Unlike somebody who just killed 2 horses.
And Maxwell, this one's coming after you. It's gonna be 15.
Misses.
Misses. Another arrow passes by. You hear, who the fuck are these guys? As you hear him kind of freaking out a little bit. This guy's gonna stay back here, and he's going to shoot at. Oh, you can't see from there. He's gonna move here. He's gonna shoot at you, Cinder. Not using that die. Because that one die is gonna screw me over. That can't hit. Damn it. 9. 9 hit.
No.
Arabella.
No, 9 doesn't hit.
Okay. So. That's Aspen, you're up.
All right, I'm going to put my gloves on and charge at, wait, how far is he? Hold on. Ruler.
You can't go through trees. So don't forget, you can right click
It would be
if
like-
you want it to stay in one spot, and you can do here. So that's 30 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna go here and slash at him.
Go ahead and roll your unarmed attack.
That's a fucking 8. Are you serious?
And with that, as you kind of jump up, some of the mud catches your foot, and as you slip in, the arm goes wide. You have a second attack.
I'm gonna fucking action surge that. Fuck
You
that
automatically
roll.
have a second attack because you're a fighter. You don't need action surge just yet. So go ahead and roll an attack. You get 2 attacks. You're good. It's been a week. Oh!
Another 8!
And when you go for the other one, he just parries it out of the way. Are you action surging or no? Or are you saving it?
So upset.
Are you saving it or are you going?
I'm gonna save, yeah, just in case. That's fucking bullshit. Why am I rolling such shit now?
Okay, okay.
No,
Because
it's not.
I took the
It's not
chance,
okay.
Corfel is up next, and the bow's gonna come out, and it's gonna shoot the one.
At the
Oh, hey!
Yeah.
Sorry,
Just
you're
got
quiet. Couldn't hear you. Continue.
No, I just got hit. So I know that these people on horses. Aspen is the green dude, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Should we-
fire at the dude on top of the horse in front of Aspen.
Oh,
There is
he's
a giant
not on
tree
his
in the
horse
way.
anymore.
They are all still on their horse.
No, his horse, he fell off his horse.
The 2 in the front died, and the horses died. Everyone else is chill.
We also don't know who they are or why they're here.
Yeah, Cinder, Arabella literally just cast Shatter in the middle of them after one of, they shot a crossbow bolt at this bad boy, and killed 2 of them and the horses. The rest of them scattered with their horses. So you are jumping up right now and trying to slash at his thighs. And
No,
Corfo-
he got a nat 1. He fell off his
This one did. It was this boy. This boy's still on the horse.
motherfucker.
Sorry.
No, that's my fault. I
Yeah.
got confused.
I
I'm
will
sorry.
No. I will do that.
Okay.
You have a tree in your
gonna-
way, Corfo. There you go. Now you have line of
I'm
sight.
gonna angle myself. Yeah, I wanna knock him off the horse if possible.
Roll an attack and we'll see what we can do.
I clicked it. Why it's not working? I don't
Give it
know.
a second. Give it a second. Oh, 22. Roll an attack. Roll damage, I mean.
Ah,
Why is there 2 damage types?
just count the top one.
Just count the top? Okay.
No,
The
just
D6?
count the top one. No,
Oh, okay.
it's the 9.
9! Okay. 9 is actually enough to kill said man, and you crease around the actual corner of the tree, draw your bow back, and release it. It goes straight through the throat, causing him to slump and fall down off the horse. He's dead.
Okay, then.
These guys have shit for health.
You're telling me.
In my extra attack, I'm gonna turn around and shoot the other dude that's still on the horse that I should be able to shoot.
Go ahead, roll an attack, and you can.
That's a 14.
14 hits. 6 damage. As the arrow releases, you shoot, and you can pierce through the leather itself, and it kind of goes into his gut as it sticks out. And goes like, anything else we should do?
Use my remaining movement to go back behind the tree. I know I have enough. So there
Yes,
we
you
go.
I really hope these were thieves.
You might just be killing Count's guard, but you never know. All right.
They didn't have a symbol
Arabella.
on them, though.
I'm afraid to do anymore.
It's your call.
You're the one who initiated everything.
That was fast too. I'm like, oh, I guess you're gonna diplomatic shatter. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go after this guy over here with my circulet.
Okay, you're using your circulet. So I believe it's what is it? D20 and some other stuff.
D20
Yeah.
plus 5 to hit.
Yeah. So add 5 to
Yeah,
that.
do-
It'd be
Do that 3
17,
times.
and you roll it 3 times. Wait, hold on. Don't be roll. It needs to be in a D20 because this is adding your proficiency. And this needs to be a D20. So roll a D20. So that's 10. That misses. Roll it again. 7 misses. Roll again. That one hits. So just go ahead and roll damage for the one that you clicked on above, and we'll use that for the last one. 10 fire. Oh my gosh. So with that, as the circlet shoots these scorching green rays of fire going out towards him, he rears the horse up, and the two go past. The last one, as he rears down and hits him right in the chest, he goes. And you can see the leather armor is now like kind of the hide. It's almost like burning like hide, and it's like melted to his chest as he's like coughing out blood. Anything else you guys should do?
Nope.
Okay. Then that brings us to. I already did all of their turns.
Didn't need
and
to click that.
Very
It
good.
was an accident.
It's his turn. Okay. Maxwell.
I am just gonna call out, what in the world are we doing?
Is that your full turn?
Yeah. I'm
I
just
would
gonna
like to use my reactive speech to
Yeah.
shout out, your mother!
Oh my. Oh, that's new for Corfell. Okay. Okay. And yeah. Okay. Aramid.
Yeah, seeing all this happen and realizing that we actually don't know what is happening,
No.
she's gonna drop the concentration on the shield,
Okay.
cast Detect Evil and Good,
Okay.
and because it's within 30 feet, and I'm trying to counter it so that I can actually get them both, and also...
It's from
Like-
you.
Yeah, I know, 30
Yeah.
feet from me, so I'm gonna walk to here. Wait, let me
Okay.
I think... Yep, perfect, thank you.
Yeah.
And then I can grab
You can.
all of them and try and figure out who's evil and who's good. Oh, I can even catch this guy as well. So, yeah, I can
Okay,
literally
yeah.
catch them all.
You know, as well as the creature look its own. You know if there's a. Okay, so this doesn't tell you if they're good or evil. It's just for the
Oh,
duration. It tells you
damn it.
if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead within 30 feet. So as
Which
you
we
go
know
and
there is
cast-
one.
Cast this, you don't feel any of this. You don't feel any of these things. They all
I
appear to be human.
completely messed up.
Hey, that's what happens in the midst of battle. As you go, you cast, you're like, oh wait a second. I thought, crap. But you do know none
Yeah.
of them are any of those creatures. The spell is still expanded.
Yeah, that's fine,
Is there
I can't do
anything else you wish to
anything
do?
about it. I don't have any bonus actions, so...
Okay. Then top of the round, he's dead. Aspen, you're up.
All right. I'm going to look at this dead guy that's in front of me.
His horse
Does
isn't
he
dead.
have any discernible markings on him where
It-
he would be part of a group or, like you said, a king's guard, or trying to figure out who these people are?
It will take an action to investigate if you wish to do so.
Yes.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Are you Why am I rolling 8?
I know you're 8, like your lucky number. You go
No,
down. You start.
it's not.
You start to search over his body, and the armor is kind of like, it's like all the armor is cracked. So you're just kind of decipher. Is that a design? Nope, that's a crack. Nope, is that a design? And you're trying to figure out what was actually from the spell and what was the emblem. You're having. He's freaking heavy too. So with this, you're not able to get it. You can't find anything yet. But he's heavy. You're only able to look on like his upper torso, like just the front of his chest, and you're trying to roll him up onto his side or something.
Okay.
You want to do anything with your bonus action or anything else?
Bonus action. Nah,
Okay.
I'm good.
All
Just
right.
trying to figure out who these people are, I guess.
All right, so it's his turn. He goes, yo, man, what the fuck? I don't want to deal with this. Screw this. You know what? It's not worth it. I'm out. And he just gallops away.
Bye, bitch.
Next up is his turn. And you can see him. He looks to the guy, looks to the dead one to your left, Maxwell. Looks to you, looks to it. He goes, that's not worth my life. It's not worth my life. I don't get paid enough. And what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 40. Dashing. 5, 10, 15. And he's off the map. And he's just taking off. Corfel.
Nah.
What are you doing?
Me too.
It turns out that Corfel had battle in the to pick up some berries that he saw and was like, yeah, we look at.
You're so far from the mic, we can't hear you.
I'm really not.
Yeah.
I
Better.
will, now that I'm yelling,
Yeah.
I have enough speed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yeah. So I'm gonna get on top of this guy,
Yeah.
aim a short sword down, I won't hit him, and I will say, mind informing us who you are.
Is it your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
With a readied action of if he does anything aggressive, he's getting stabbed.
Got you. Arabella.
She's gonna follow Corfel,
Okay.
Yeah.
and
You're in a tree now.
I don't want to be in a tree.
Okay, hold on. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could get to here, or you can get to here. I don't place
I'll be right
these
there.
tokens for trees just for fun. They're actually there.
You can't go through a tree.
I'm
If
sorry.
we had a barbarian.
Very different. Or Drew. Anywho, what are you doing?
She's gonna stand there and she's gonna attempt to be intimidating while speaking Elvish.
What are you saying?
I don't. If he's a human, I don't think he's gonna.
What's the point? She's gonna try and scare him. She's gonna go. And oh my god! So in Elvish she goes. In the name of the King's clan, state your name and identity, and we might spare your life.
Okay. Corfel and Arabella, I would like for both of you to roll intimidation checks, because I meant for Corfel to do that as well. Go up to 6, then.
Well, that sucks.
Jeez, guys.
We're not intimidating at all.
You two are literally like the 4-year-olds trying to add this to like the older kids.
Funny enough, I only rolled an 8, and I still beat them.
Corfel's not really trying to. Corfel's not really trying to intimidate. He's curious as to who this dude is.
I know, but you're trying to get him to stop fighting with the sword, so it's just ultimately with 5e. There's no other checks to do it, so equivalency would be intimidation. He kind of looks to you and goes, just drops his sword. No, he actually has. He was the one with the hand crossbow. Just cross. He's like, look, I don't want trouble. I just let me leave. Just let me leave. I'm sorry. I didn't think they were gonna be other people. I have no idea what the fuck she said. I won't do anything. I was gonna walk away. I don't want to. He's gonna just take a step back.
Corfel's on top of him.
Like,
I have no idea what the fuck she said.
Well, Corfel, it's up to you if you want to take your held action and make an attack.
Well, wasn't I prone? Wasn't he prone? Sorry.
Yeah, he was getting up while he was talking to you. My apologies, I didn't specify
Oh
that. Yeah,
no,
he stood up.
I would have stopped him from standing.
Okay. Yeah, he's not gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna. He goes, look, I'm sorry. Just let me leave. Just let me leave. I will crawl. I'll crawl. That's fine. I'll give you all my gold. I don't care. And I will say, for now, we're out of initiative.
I'm gonna walk over to this
Strikes me as
dead
someone
guy and
who
heal him.
wishes To hurt you. I just
Yeah,
want to know
I expect you guys to hurt me. You just killed half of my people.
Yeah, and we want to know who you are. If you're worth killing.
Who the fuck are you? I'm sorry. You guys bandits? I don't get paid enough for bandits.
Well, there you go. You immediately thought that we were bad, so that means you're good. You.
And Maxwell, you go to heal him, he's dead.
Can I have a look and see if there's any signs on this person that like I recognize or anything?
Sure, give me one moment, real quick. Maxwell, before you roll, you could tell he was dead and beyond that, so you don't have to use that cure wounds. So
That's fair.
you didn't spend that because I did get a chance to describe it. So that spell's not extended. Aramin, what did you want?
I wanted to see if I could see any markings or anything that would like kind of identify who this person is.
Roll an investigation check.
I'll aid you.
Okay, so
You're
roll with
aiding me.
advantage.
Okay.
.23. There are no visible markings. There is the man itself kind of looking at him. Younger man, early 20s, short brown hair. You can see he's wearing chainmail. His horse is gone, is nowhere to be seen. Wearing chainmail with greaves. You can see there is a satchel around his chest, strapped kind of to his hip, and it's very wide. There's something in it, and it appears to be heavy. The only discernible sign on that would be the outline of a sun, just like almost like a stencil of just a sun.
Do I
would
recognize
take
this?
And I wanted to also know if I recognize that.
If you want.
Me too. Me too.
You're not
Dude,
over
you're
there,
not
so
over
no.
here.
So I would say, for those around the person, you will all be able to see this.
Well-
Go ahead and roll a history check.
Well, hold on. When this guy had the
Oh,
same
geez.
thing.
Well, you don't
Oh,
know.
it's the
Hold
other
on.
guy.
No,
I'm
he
going,
has a fucking.
I'm going one at a time. Slow down, everybody. I'm getting to it. So those who wish to, that are near the carrier, roll a history check if you want to see if you recognize
Quick
it.
Are you
question
fucking
before
kidding
anybody
me?
rolls. Is anybody gonna aid somebody else for rolling a history check?
Well, Aspen already roll.
Sorry.
Maxwell, do you want to aid or are you doing anything?
No, I'm just kind of concerned that this guy just died.
Okay, so roll straight history then.
God damn it, Maxwell. All you had to say was yes.
Roll bad.
14.
14.
Okay.
You two do not recognize the symbol. And hold up. When you attempt to lift the bag off him, it is incredibly heavy. Pause. Reverse scene. We're back over here with Arabella, and Corfel. After you kind of say, if you automatically assume bad guys, what you said before, he goes, "So why did you kill us? You stole
I
from
looked at
us."
Arabella for that. I was there like,
Yeah.
And
A hello
Arabella
would have been fine.
Arabella kind of goes, "I'm sorry. It wasn't my. It wasn't. I didn't want to kill you. I just the
So
spell.
you cast a
I'm so
spell that instantly kills people. Bad. He just starts clapping his hands.
I'm learning how to use it still. I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. What
Can I just
happened?
get off the ground?
yeah, I understand. And I even put away.
Okay, he kind of gets up. He's like, "Jeez, who are you people?" Hey, that's private property. As you sees the other people kind of messing with him. That's private property. Don't touch anything on him.
People that are so used to getting their back stabbed that they shoot first, ask questions later. Good evening. And then he just he gives him like a nod and a tip of the head.
Evening? You guys are Oh,
Yeah, as soon as
man.
this guy starts like, as soon as he's like, don't fucking touch that, Aspen's gonna boop into a bush.
With the bag?
No,
Okay,
I didn't
okay.
touch it.
I'm just making sure. Okay, so you roll a
Um,
stealth check.
Sir,
er-
I don't think you're in any position. Wait, wrong accent. Sir, I don't think you're in any position right now to be telling us what to do.
God damn it.
I don't think you're in a position to tell me not what to do. You just killed people in cold blood. I can report you to the city guard.
I didn't kill anybody.
I beg you,
We could silence you if you'd like.
Like, his face just goes pale, like, what?
Can we take a step back right now?
I would like to ask a few questions first of all.
Why would I answer to
One.
you? Also, why are we screaming? As you see, you guys are like 40 feet from each other.
Well, then get the hell over here.
I had a sword in my face.
Lower the sword, please.
He hasn't had a sword in his face for a while.
Okay, he's gonna kind of sidestep, weary of both of you, as he begins to walk down to here.
Stop. You stay there.
That's my property. That's not my property. It's my master's property. That's not yours.
Right, I'm asking questions. You will answer, and then we'll see where this goes. Got it? First of all, who is this guy? And she's actually pointing at the dead body.
A thief!
And you're just gonna see Maxwell just slowly taking a seat, cross-legged, his hands on his head, just like, oh my gosh.
Okay. What did he steal?
I'm not at liberty to say. It's private property.
Tell us what he stole now.
Ah! As he jumps, he freaking. Damn it! So you're telling me if someone hires you as their private security, you would just babble anything out just because you were just. I'm gonna have to report this. You for sure are going to go to jail.
You-
The rest of you are going to be accomplices to this, unless you want to add another murder in cold
Do you
blood.
want to calm down right now?
I'm sorry.
I'm
just
trying to
three
sort
friends
this out.
dying. I'm just trying to understand why am I free? I can't even talk.
Just shush. Okay. Who is your master or your employer?
It is private confidentials.
He assumed we were bandits. I believe.
Oh,
that
no, I
means
got that.
outside of good.
Well, looks deceiving. Everything so untrusting.
I
Arabella?
I'm aware that we are. I think we should just let him ask for once.
I didn't mean to kill them. I just wanted to stop them. I'm sorry. I still
You
don't
were
clear.
very effective at stopping them. They are going nowhere anytime soon.
Ahmed's gonna just literally open the satchel and have a look in.
As you can see,
There.
as you're gonna, oh my gosh. Okay, mate, you guys got shit more sass.
Yeah. I literally walk up to the dude and go, "You're arguing with a 15-year-old puberty."
Yeah, 15-year-old that tried to kill us. What? Oh, are you guys training kids? Are you homeschoolers? Sorry, that was an easy joke to do, and I was a
Touch
homeschooler.
anybody. I'm the healer in this group.
You just let this man die.
As you open it
He was
up,
already
are you
dead.
still opening? Or are you like arguing
Yes,
now?
I am. I'm
Okay.
he was already dead. Open.
With the quick glance of opening it, there is a ton of jewels.
Ah.
Like pounds of jewels. This bag is heavy.
Okay.
Give the official man back his bag.
Yeah, I'm going to. This is a lot of money.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And like Ahmed's gonna attempt to lift it up and give it to this guy.
Strength check.
Even when my strength is like a plus
Yeah.
3.
Well, what is your strength modifier?
3.
Okay. Forget what's your total number? I forget what that is.
Huh?
What's the total
What's your
number?
strength score?
Score I meant.
What?
The larger number for your
It's
strength.
16 if I remember
Oh,
correctly.
16. Yeah.
You need an 18 to be able to carry this bag easily.
Okay, so strength check it is then.
Yeah. It's not a high DC. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, the bag, it's like it begins to slowly rip as you're like beginning to pull it up.
As soon as I hear the rip, I just let go and say, yeah, you know, you can just come pick it up. It's fine. Take it.
I hate.
Say it.
Thank you so very much as he kind of grabs it. Because his horse is gone now and he just starts waddling back.
Would you like some assistance?
No! Done enough! I will be reporting to the authorities when I return.
Arabella just kind of goes, if you ever go to the Kingdom of Fireband, I'll compensate you for your losses!
How could you put a price on a life? 3 of them!
Okay,
What
maybe
kind of people are you?
should-
You're children
Maybe we
fighting?
should go with you and
kill
kind of
random
explain
people?
what happened.
Ah!
Maybe we can do some community service.
You've done enough. I will report reporting you all to the authorities. What's your names?
How about a healer from the 5 elements?
I could give a shit if you were from the 1,000 elements. What's your name?
Don't tell him, Pip.
He's looking always
My
like,
name
I
is
want.
Maxwell Belmont. This is Arabella. That's Corfel Facifel.
I'm a Schmo from the Feywild and start doing some like hand movements.
Man, you guys got a lot of sass after last session. Damn.
This is Aramid. We have a friend named Aspen. He's over in a bush somewhere, probably. I don't know, maybe in the tree.
You will all be going to the authorities.
Mm-hmm.
Begins
Okay.
to waddle.
Are you sure you don't want any help?
No!
Yep.
Should we go help?
No, I think we've done enough.
I think we should get away from here as soon as possible.
Just look towards, like, the master guy and ping.
And he walks off very begrudgingly and unhappy.
Okay, in the future, don't use that spell unless really needed. Noted.
It was really good at stopping them.
I didn't mean to kill him though.
It
It was an
it
accident.
wasn't an unexpected side effect.
That was
Aspen
hilarious.
is
Oh,
going to.
Can I go loot those guys?
Oh my god.
No,
Hold up. Aspen, you were talking first. Go ahead.
If you don't,
I'm going to start over here digging some graves for these guys.
Okay. You begin to dig.
And as Airmed goes to like loot, I kind of give her a like disapproving mother look. I'm like, don't touch them.
I'm just looking for herbs
Fine.
and medicinal stuff that could help later down the line. I'm not looking for money.
So who is looting first off?
Nobody.
me.
Okay. Corfel and Aramin, you're
No.
also technically looting.
I'm just gonna look for some form of identification. So
On
we
which
know
one?
what their names were.
On
The
all of them?
courier.
Oh, the
Yes.
courier, okay. So
Arabella's just gonna go over there and be like, I'm really sorry, guys. May you rest in peace.
okay. So Corfel, you're looking for actual goods. Unless Aspen, are you stopping them?
Well, I mean, goods can also include armor identification. Like, I'm just giving him a once over.
Okay.
As long as you're not taking anything.
Well, I'm seeing what I find.
Aramin and Corfel, both of you roll investigation checks, and Max will go ahead and
Hang
roll
on, before you
investigation.
roll, do you want to do it with like advantage for one
I'm
or
happy
not?
to give you advantage.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Because I have a 0 in intelligence.
Heh. 15. You find on those 3 bodies, because I'm assuming Maxwell went for the carrier and the rest of you went over to the top ones first. We're just starting out that way. You find the total of 6 copper pieces amongst the 3 of them. Two of them have hand crossbows. One has a short sword. They have spurs on the bottom of their boots, and they are wearing ruined leather armor.
I take the spurs.
Okay. Yeah. Now you will need a leathersmith or a blacksmith to attach. If you're just ripping them off, they're like actually attached to said boots. They're not like cuffs.
Oh no, I'm just ripping them off.
Okay. So you would need a leathersmith or a blacksmith to actually redo them to your boots if you ever wish to do so. Otherwise, if you're taking them, you would have 3 sets of spurs.
Okay.
Maxwell.
You can have the coppers.
This is poor people's money. I just married it. Sorry.
No.
It's more like she just
I shot
doesn't want to
all of them.
take the money.
That's fair.
I shut all of their eyes, like as Aspen is like preparing to bury them, and I
Definitely.
lay the coppers over their eyes like ancient Greek style.
Okay.
So it's like,
Easy enough.
your money to pay the ferryman.
All right.
And literally just gonna look at you in shock, and it's more like a shock of not like I can't believe he gave the money, but it's more like how the fuck do you know my customs?
Maxwell, you search for any type of identification. The body's just really heavy, and it's not the greatest thing. I'll let you roll one more time, like because if you're really looking, but you're not able to find the first go. If you want to take another, like that was a good 10 minutes of searching. Do you want to search for another 10 minutes? Oh, did they leave? Nope.
Yeah.
They say they're back.
He said, well, he
I
said we got
forgot
back.
to unmute myself.
Hi,
Aha.
bitch.
I'll do another glance over,
Okay, go ahead,
just
roll
because I know
investigation
it's
one
gonna
more
take
time.
a bit of time for Aspen to
Yeah.
dig a grave.
Oh,
He's a
I did
bloody
better.
man. He's
I am number 1 at this.
he's a bloody man, and he appears to be human. Chainmail. You kind of just feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
Then you have an
Fucking
image
thief.
of the night before, and you shake that out of your mind. You're like, I'm done.
Can Arabella look at the symbol to see if she recognizes it?
The only symbol was on the statue itself, which is gone.
Damn it! Never mind.
Aramin, what were you gonna say?
Ahmed, basically when all like the guys are in the graves and stuff, basically says a blessing for death from her religion and culture.
Easy enough. Is anybody checking? Because you said you guys do the top ones first. Were you or Corfo rechecking the court carrier or no?
No.
I'm
Well, I am. That's a
Oh.
little-
Okay, sweet.
as soon as the men are buried, I put their respective weapons like into the ground where their heads are.
Okay.
And I kind of Aspen kind of just like stands there and stares at them for a little bit. Just like heavy sigh. And then walks over to the carrier.
Okay. Aramin, you say you're doing something to the carrier as well?
Yeah.
I'll make sure the audience is able to read that. Yes, they are. Okay, cool. What are you doing, Aramin and Aspen? What are you doing to the carrier?
I'm gonna look through this carrier to see if there's like any identification or anything else.
Go ahead and roll investigation check.
Just to see everything.
And Aspen. What are you doing?
I'm not really doing anything. I kind of just,
Looked.
yeah.
Gotcha.
That's not good.
Hey, you guys are rolling crap for this guy. Yeah, you're kind of looking all like the little side pouches, and there doesn't appear anything. The next step would be really taking off his armor to see if there's anything tucked into his shirt.
Can I try?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Mm.
Aspen, do you allow them to begin to strip this man?
I'm gonna stop them.
Okay.
Yeah, you see Aspen kind of like start to get uncomfortable, and like he reaches an arm out, but then but then Max kind of does it before he can do anything.
Okay, Max, what are you doing?
This man may have been a thief, he may not have been a thief. Let alone he's still a man. He deserves not to be disrespected, even in death.
Not disrespecting him, I'm just seeing if there's any medicinal stuff on him. And even perhaps an identification.
To one that's over. We didn't find anything. I'm not stripping this man. That is.
I'm not stripping him. I'm just looking him over.
Same thing. You're just not finding anything on his outside person. Like, again, there might not be anything under the armor. I'm just saying, like, you guys have searched his outer body. What? If all of you have patted this man down a few times. Yeah. So I would say if you really want to strip
Ahmed's
him,
dealt with a lot of dead bodies and actually having to prepare
okay.
bodies.
So you
be
begin to
buried and dead.
strip him. Are you searching him one more time?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a single more time. This will be the last roll.
Nope.
That one.
Okay.
This guy says no matter how many times you roll, you're not finding anything.
Yeah, you're just.
Cavity search!
No.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you aren't able to find anything. You're searching him, like you get the shirt off, and you really don't know if you want to take the pants off.
Yeah, no.
No.
Aspen kind of digs out a grave.
Okay. I don't. How deep are you digging these graves?
Not deep. I want the guy's gonna bring the rest of his group back. I want them to be able to find the bodies and give them a proper burial.
Okay, so I would say it would take at least an hour for each of them, and since you were doing it by yourself, unless someone's assisting you with this one.
No, I'm after they watch the shenanigan of looking through the carrier's body. Corfel will go over and help Aspen.
So it was 3 hours for the first one, and then for this last one, we'll say it takes 20 minutes.
Oh no,
So-
I'll also help.
10 minutes. So it's about 3 hours and 10 minutes of all this have happened. He's buried now, and they're all off into their.
I kind of put his armor, like lean it kind of against his grave. So-
Oh no, I
Thank
put
you.
him back into his armor.
Well, I want them to be able to identify who it was.
Yeah,
So.
that's why you guys can leave off the armor and leave it on top. That's perfectly fine.
Arabella's just kind of looking around going, guys, we're wasting time. They're going to come back. They're going to put us all in jail.
As soon as you open your mouth, Aspen literally death glare.
And then she just goes, I said I was sorry. I didn't mean to kill them. Give me a break.
Maxwell's gonna walk up behind Arabelle with a hand. He's gonna send her back. It's okay. We all make mistakes. It was the first time you were using that
Arabella.
spell. That's exactly what I meant. Too many A's!
Yeah, no. Tell me about it. That's like my freaking life.
Not only that, but I play a different character in a different game just because
Yeah.
everyone's name's wrong. It's just like, okay.
Continue.
We all make mistakes. It was the first time you were using that spell. I understand. Next time, let's not try spells on people. For the first time, maybe.
I won't use that spell again unless I really need to.
At this point, you all feel two sets of eyes just staring at you. As you all turn around, you just see Ping and the old man just standing in the tree line this entire time, watching this all go down.
Where do we go now?
Ping just kind of sits there and goes, I don't know if I want to travel with a bunch of murderers.
Not murderers.
I don't know what you just call that.
Aspen just like uses both arms and points to Arab.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep on the opposite fire tonight. All right, yeah, let's head off. And weirdly
And
enough,
actually,
go ahead.
Arabella really took offense to what Aspen just did, and she just kind of goes, "I'm not a murderer!" And because of that, she's just gonna walk off into the trees.
Arabella, stop. Come back.
Nope, she wants to go. Let her go.
Ping just sits there and goes, I mean, they're probably bandits. Like, I could care less, to be honest with you. Is someone gonna go get her? That's not my job.
Aspen kind of just like runs his hand down his face in exasperation.
Corfell with like a very poker-faced expression goes after Arabella, and when he catches up with her, he literally just grabs her wrist and rotates her like he would be doing a dance. But like if she was continuing to storm off, she's now storming off in the direction of Ping.
Okay.
Kind of stops and looks at Corafal and be like, "I really didn't mean to. And I don't like that he keeps blaming me for like all the bad stuff that happens because I did it. Like, I understand, and it's already in my mind. He doesn't have to keep pointing it out like that."
That sounds like a conversation that you two need to have. I'm aware that I am not a role model when it comes to tranquil thoughts. And he gives like a really awkward smile, like, nah. I jumped to the wrong conclusion as well. I immediately thought that they were an enemy. Our lifestyle makes us think that many people are enemies. You made split-second decision in the middle of adrenaline. It happens. Now that it's over, you accept the consequences, step over the bridge, and keep walking. Ping's an asshole. He'll say what he wants when he thinks it's funny and gets a good kick out of it to see your reaction. You walking off was what he wanted. Now, come on, and drag her back towards him.
She goes back willingly.
Okay. Ping and the old man begin to walk in a direction you were really hoping wasn't the direction.
Oh no.
That way.
They're walking into the place. Yeah, fuck.
So, do you guys follow?
Aspen kind of pulls up his hood of his cloak and kind of just like stares down at his feet as he walks.
Easy enough. Now, I would like to give the opportunity to rewind slightly for Corafel. Corafel, the night before, the old man, whenever you reached the campfire where Maxwell and Ping were waiting for you, he asked what each of you thought and how you felt with how the night went. If you wish to answer, fine. If not, it's up to you. A few people spoke and a few people did not.
With a bit of a teary smile. It was nice to see her again. Standing, talking. Quite cathartic. The closest I got to a goodbye.
Is that it?
Well, if people look at him to continue, don't know if I'll ever forgive you for it, but I thank you.
The old man doesn't. He didn't speak through anybody else's. He didn't make a change of heart or anything. He just sat and listened. All right, and we will come back to the present and you will have to. No, what did I do? And you will have to. Oh, shit. Is it 10? Nope, nope. D, how do I get my screen back to normal?
What did you do?
I can't. I don't have the top part of my screen anymore. But
F11.
That's it. Thank you. I can never remember that. All right, so we'll be back, and so we're in the ep13, and there we go. And you begin to travel up said road for a couple of hours. Nothing out of the ordinary. If there's anybody wishes to speak, say, or do during this trip, speak now.
Aspen kind of sticks to the, I guess, the scenery, like by the trees, and like if there is any like tall grass, he'll stay by that. But he's very like trying to follow you guys, but not be in the open.
Okay.
I would have definitely had a moment of meditation that morning. So maybe this is another rewind.
Okay, sure. What's the ping?
I'm doing the full 5 miles.
Full 5 miles. Do you want this to be a whisper?
Nah.
The same ominous feeling and large entity is still next, within, above, or under Maxwell. The same one you felt from the first time. Though this one, it doesn't seem like it's looking at you. It's just content with being there, it seems.
Okay. Yeah, in that case then, for my, for the entire time we're walking, I guess Emma would be the only one that notices it, but I make sure that I keep something in between me and Maxwell, whether that is a direct line of sight person or a tree. Like, there's something that will or is always blocking line of sight.
Min, do you do anything?
Are you feeling okay today? Ellie, that is directed at you.
Oh, I know. Like, he just kind of gives you a look, as in, like, in what way?
You're not really. Okay, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. You're trying to stay away from Maxwell.
Last time I checked, he said he wanted space. I'm giving him that very much needed space.
No, there's still something else there.
I look at the ground for a minute in thought, and then just look back up to Ahmed and say, whatever was in him is still with him, and I just leave the conversation like that.
Oh. Yeah, Ahmed's a little bit shocked and like, okay, information. What do I do with this? And then just kind of carries on.
Okay. You guys walk for a couple more hours. The day is long. You break here and there. You don't have much of your rations. Your rations have slightly dried, though they're just soggy. Dried bread, once it's soggy, it doesn't re-dry. It's kind of nasty. Your dried meat, you can eat it. It's just kind of meh. It's going to be one of those things, if you guys want to take a longer break, you can go game hunting, or you can just pick up the random berries alongside the road and continue walking.
I know that I still have a portion of mushrooms,
Yes.
so I'm gonna eat them.
Okay. So you are able to eat your mushrooms.
Oh no, I'll help people forage for their own food. I'm just aware that I have my own.
Okay. I'll say with spending an hour you guys all helping each other out, you can get a handful of berries each. It's not very nutritious, but it's something.
Berries.
Actually, to see how everybody roll a perception check.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be fun.
15.
20!
Lots of toys. Okay. Okay. I don't. There's 20. Holy crap. All right. Man, you guys are rolling good for these. Okay. So you begin to pick berries, and you're actually all of you are finding a very decent amount. Like oh man, I'm actually gonna get like a decent early second lunch, if you will.
Are we still in a forest?
Yes, and yeah, you'll have advantage on that. Go ahead.
No, I'm just checking because I know it says something about foraging.
I'm pretty sure you get double the amount in your selected area.
Oh yeah, you get twice as much food.
Yeah. So that's why I mean, like, I'm factoring, like, you guys are actually like, oh, well, I can actually make a meal out of this, or juice even, if I had the machinery or the equipment to do so. I will say everyone who got a 20 or above, because, damn, you'll hear the distant and it's growing closer.
Is it like the sound of drums?
No.
Horse?
Bigger. And almost like the speed of walking.
It's one of Corfel's demon things.
Trees? Up? Now?
What about trees? Oh,
Airman wants us to climb trees.
Is anybody listening?
Me?
Is way.
I don't think I can climb a tree.
Okay, so are you guys climbing trees?
Is
I am.
Wait, sorry, I can't hear Ellie. What are you saying?
Is way listening.
Way, being the elderly man, he continues walking. I don't think Airman has spoken loud enough to hear him, or he's ignoring it.
Way?
He
Can you
stops.
not hear that?
Yes.
What do we do?
I do not know.
Oh, should we climb and get in the trees?
Maybe.
Okay, everybody up in the trees.
I've never heard this sound before.
Everybody up in the trees.
And Wei and Ping will kind of scale up on their own tree in a very monkish fashion of just climbing the tree very quickly. It's actually athletics, but it's still not one.
Oh, I thought it was acrobatics.
No, to climb trees, physically climbing, it's athletics. You're staying on the ground, Corfo, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're staying on the ground, stealthing. Aspen, as you go to climb
God damn
up, you have a 1. No matter what, it was a 1. So
Okay, sorry.
that's okay. Aramid, Maxwell, and Arabella, both of you will be able to scale the trees. Maxwell, you can make it actually about 10, 15 feet high if you really wanted to. Like, that's
I
a pretty
was
decent roll.
stealthing.
Oh, that's stealth. Okay, so
I can't climb a tree. I have a negative in strength.
I'll just go ahead and bring you to the map. So you guys are over here in this
I mean, I do too, but I got a 12.
in this area. Go ahead and place yourselves as you see fit.
Okay.
Sorry, did they arrow again?
It hasn't left.
I'm gonna go here,
I'm gonna go here.
and that is
Okay.
actually a.
Maxwell and Cinder, you were way too far ahead. Like, this is how far you can be. I'll say around this area you're in.
Yeah.
And
that's
Aspen,
good.
I got you.
Mine's actually a 13.
Thanks.
Got you. Thank you, Corfel. And there you go.
All right. Yeah.
Then it's up in the trees.
Aspen, okay, yeah. So you're trying to get in this tree. So Corfel and Maxwell, you guys both kind of just duck behind the trees. Ermaid and Arabella, actually go up into the tree, and you get about 10 feet high.
Yeah, we're just hiding in the foliage.
I
the tree.
will say roll a stealth check with disadvantage because it's happening simultaneously while you're trying to hide. So Arabella and Aramid both roll a disadvantage stealth check.
Oh my god, why? Why is it a disadvantage?
Because you're rushing and climbing and then trying to hide. You're not having time.
12.
A 3 and a 12. Okay. So, Ermin, you think yourself is fairly hidden. Corfel, you are able to see her shield kind of sticking out slightly. Though what is blatantly obvious is you see Aspen spin and go to jump and climb a tree, catch a branch. It breaks and just falls and you land straight on his back in the middle of the road. You don't take damage. But, hang on a second.
Oh boy.
Delete all this. You do see, because it's not hard to see this. Come on, there we go. A familiar looking figure with a large sack going as he's just trying to run as fast as he can. Doesn't see any of you. Well, when he sees Maxwell, he goes, "Ah! Don't kill me! Why does everyone want to kill me today?"
Okay, so
And you
this.
see a trail of like gems being like falling outside of the hole as he's just trying to run as fast as he can.
I'm gonna get up, go to this guy. I'm gonna slap the gems out of, grab him and pull him behind the tree.
Okay, so hold on. I like this, but you gotta give me a second. As you
Well,
slap
yeah,
the, I know. As you slap the gems and he kind of goes, "Ah!" He's like, "Take it. I don't want it. I don't care. I don't care. They're going to kill me." As you grab his arm to begin to pull, you look behind him, and you just see tree branches beginning to get crushed. As behind him, not able to move fast enough, as you see two large giants with large wooden clubs chasing after him. I'd like everybody to roll initiative, please.
Fuck.
You thought that one encounter was all I was going to give you? It's too easy. Come on. Okay. I still need a roll from Aspen.
I got an 8.
You didn't. You must not clicked on your token.
I did.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
I promise I did.
Okay, is everybody on the board?
We.
Maxwell, you are first as you see these two large giants. I would tell you exactly what they look like. These are they're considered large. Yeah, okay, that's right. Large creatures. You can see they are completely shirtless. You can see these very large, like, rotting teeth. Bulbous arms and belly, just hair just kind of knotted and falling out. Just a loincloth around its legs, around its waist. Gray, dark, dirty skin with just like fabric around the feet. It looks very, very dumb, but it's swinging its hammer after him, kind of slowly. Just, it's your turn.
Oh, good to know. First things first, I'm just gonna cast, Mage Armor on myself.
I would say it's still within 8 hours. You got about another hour left of that.
Alright, cool. Never mind then. I'm gonna walk out here,
Okay.
pull
so
out my wand,
Okay.
Max.
and I'm gonna cast Armor of Hagathis on myself.
Okay. Sounds good. That is ice, correct?
I believe it is.
It does cold damage, so.
Would
Cold
you like
damage,
to
yeah.
describe what this looks like? Or would you like for me to?
If you go for it.
Okay. Essentially, you don't see Aspen and everyone else. You don't see any armor on Maxwell. A lot of times, you just see the kind of this blue aura around him, and you know it's a spell to help him protect himself. This time, you can almost see this coolness around him. You can almost see like shoulder plates and a chest plate surround his body, even though like it's almost transparent, but you just see like a cool mist coming off of him with like in the shape of a chest piece and shoulder pads. Okay, that's your action.
I'll be the end of my turn, and I'm just gonna look back at the guy. We have your back.
Are you saying? Is that all you're saying?
Yep.
Okay. Is this one's turn as he kind of sees you, and the other guy kind of walking past you, and he's like, kind of freaking out. He goes, does anybody speak giant?
No.
Okay.
Not a single bit.
So nobody
No.
understands what you just hear from coming from the other one. He's gonna
And
walk.
if anyone speaks Dwarvish, it's the same, like, alphabet.
Yes, I speak Dwarvish.
Same alphabet. So roll an intelligence check.
Ooh.
Not 20.
Wow. Okay, with that 20, I'll say. With that, it says you can get the base of give me shiny.
Oh. Oh, give him the shiny.
You're gonna give away your position.
As he said, he is gonna move up, and he is going to swing at you, Maxwell.
I'll take it.
And that's okay. Oh dang, suck balls. 11.
Does not hit.
Okay, with that, the large wooden club just swings down and hits next to you, missing very, very close. Does have 2 attacks, so he's gonna bring him his wood club again, go at you again. That's going to be a 22.
That will hit.
Okay, and you will take and go ahead and roll your damage as well, or if it's a set damage, I can't remember.
It's a set damage, 15.
Right? Give me a moment. Oh, that was bad. "12 points of bludgeoning damage as you are able to actually sidestep slightly and get crushed, just miss your entire body just being crushed. As all of a sudden you see that armor shoulder pad from Maxwell just ignite and crack. As all of a sudden the wooden club freezes over and goes all the way down to the hand, and you're going as he kind of get freaks out by it. That is his turn. Corfo, you're up. Corfo. If you might be muted. You're not muted, I just can't hear you.
Corfo? Hello?
Corfo!
We
Wow,
can't hear
sorry, didn't
anything you're
realize-
saying.
There we go. There we go. Now we can
Yeah,
hear you.
no, didn't realize it was my turn. I was silent. Okay. I hear give shiny.
Yeah, from
Okay.
Aramid, yeah.
I break position. Grab shiny.
I'll make a strength check to carry it. Or you
But
just grabbing
there's
a
gems
gem.
lining all over the. I made him drop it.
Yeah, so it's on the ground right now. If you're gonna
Yeah,
go
but
pick up the satchel, strength check.
Oh. Fuck.
Just pick up the gems.
To give you imagine, like this is almost like a duffel sack. That's how big, and
Yeah,
they're filled
no.
with just
I
gems.
just want to, like, show that this is the shiny. And, like, hold up the shiny.
It would, because of Maxwell and where how clumped up it is. You're gonna have to pick it up and move it till you can actually get him to see it. It would still be a strength. Woo! That's a
It's
save,
still the same-
but I'll take it. It's still the
doesn't
same
matter.
thing.
It's the same thing. It doesn't matter. Actually, no, it does matter. Take away 3. So it's an 18. I'll
That's-
still take that.
That's exactly what you needed. So nice shot. This is how heavy this thing is.
No, it is.
You
It's a-
grab it and drag it out, and you hold it. Do you say
Yeah.
anything?
I go up to him and I hold it up like Simba style.
Ah.
There you go. Shiny. There you go.
Okay, that's your turn. Arabella.
Non-threatening. There you go.
Yeah. Arabella.
She's just gonna sit there and watch.
Okay.
Wow, thanks.
Aramid.
Well, she's gonna kind of like.
Like to face.
She's gonna stay where she is for now.
Okay.
And if needs be, or it looks like somebody's gonna get hurt again, that's when she'll like jump down and like run to here.
You can't hold movements. You can only hold an action.
Oh, okay.
Your action to jump down.
Yeah, we'll do that. My action to jump down.
Okay, so you can jump down with your action. That's what's being held if someone gets aggressive. Aspen.
Yeah. I'm going to. Am I still? Do I still have an arm or hand on the guard guy?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to push him towards the tree.
Why is that not working? Is anybody hearing combat music?
No.
No.
Okay,
I
because
just
I
hear.
did briefly for a second, but now it's gone.
yeah,
Mm.
I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on with Roll20. It's saying the music it does not exist.
Oh, I heard it a little bit there.
Wait. How about
Hey.
now?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. That was weird. Okay. Sorry, Aspen, could you continue? My apologies. It was technical difficulties.
All right. I'm going to take Gem Dude, and I'm going to push him towards the tree, and I'm gonna say, "Go hide."
Okay. Yeah, he's definitely going to accept this. But you will see her. But it's not that's private property. I can't give it that. As you kind of push him out of the way.
Just like, shut up.
Okay.
Uh.
I'll say that take your bonus action and half your movement to do. I mean.
Okay. Then, as an action, I'm going to draw my sword, my short sword, but I'm not going to. Like, I'm just gonna keep it by my side. Like, I'm not gonna brandish it. I'm not gonna look. But I. If I need it.
Okay.
Puppy.
This one's turn, and she's going to go. He's gonna stand here and go here. You can make another intelligence check if you want.
Do I need to?
Yes.
If you want, that's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
16.
Something about shiny.
Okay.
As he looks down, he sees the shiny gems. He's gonna go down. He's gonna grab it, and his hand's the size of your upper torso.
Jesus
Chlorophyll.
Christ.
As he just grabs it, and he almost gets your arm a little bit too. Make a strength check to pull away, so hopefully you don't get your arm caught as well. I'll say strength save. I'll be nice.
Okay.
12. That's enough. You're able to yank your arm out as he grabs the gems, and a bunch of them kind of spill out as he goes, yeah. Looks the yellow one, shakes the bag a little bit. You can see some of the gems kind of fall out. As he looks around, you can see him, as he hasn't had time to actually stuff, points to him with his club.
And that is another intelligence. Oh wow, no idea.
All you know is he's pointing to that creature, that human.
That
Maxwell.
creature.
You are muted, sir.
I am going to stand my ground, not look back. I'm just gonna stare them down.
That's not a good
Are you
idea.
holding anything?
Yeah.
What do you hold?
My free hand, I'm just gonna grab the hilt of my dagger and I'm gonna hold, green flame blade.
Is that's an evocation or
That is a cantrip.
that's cantrip? Got you. Okay. It's gonna be his turn. He goes, good, yes, good. Or this guy, I forgot one turn where he was at the end. I'll go ahead
Nope.
and he move him here, and he needs to. One. There goes that die. Goodbye.
Whee!
Oh, that's a good old 9 for stealth. Okay. You can tell he's getting angry. as he goes over, he begins to walk past you. Are you take an attack of opportunity?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Someone's knocking on my door. I'm gonna say no for now. I'm gonna watch how this happens.
Okay, Maxwell, are you?
I'm very worried.
Are you or not? Give me an answer.
No.
Okay. He's gonna turn around here and he's gonna take an action to grapple him. He just swings down with his arm. And the creature got an at 20.
Jesus Christ.
As just poof, he is now being grappled by him, and he's gonna use the rest of his movement to just carry him back to here. And that's his turn. Corfell, I know you have a person at your door, but can you take your turn? I'll wait a minute.
They're probably
5
at their
seconds.
door.
5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. We'll come back to the turn. Everybody remind me when they come back, and they'll take their turn after. Arabella. Comprehend. Hey!
I want to know what's going on.
Okay. Okay. All right. The next time they speak, you'll be able to know. And that
Okay.
lasts for 1 hour. Okay. Ermid.
Again, I can't really do anything, but I will jump down, which will be my action, I assume.
You can use your movement to jump down. It was just because it is your held action. That would be the only reason why you would need to do that. So take half your
Okay.
movement.
Okay, so I get 15. Yeah, and I will just come to here.
Okay.
And it's a bonus action to draw a weapon, right?
No, it's a free action to draw a weapon.
Okay. Then I will draw but not use. Oh, yeah, my short sword.
Okay. Aspen.
Fuck. So
Okay. Okay.
they have
Roll
dude
concept.
grappled. No. They have dude grappled and no one's doing anything about it.
Not yet.
I kind of look at Corfell like,
Corfell back. Corfell.
I look at
Fell?
Max like,
Okay.
You're to my back. I have no idea. You have to use words.
Oh.
I feel bad for this dude. I kind of. Okay, I'm going over to Max, and I kind of like put my hand on his shoulder and point to the dude.
I give him a nod.
He throws his hands in the air.
Is that your turn?
I guess. Because I don't want to attack them in my bonus action. They're not going to be scared. So. Yeah, I think that's. I guess that's all I can do.
Alright. Is this one's turn, and you hear him go, Guakido! Which, Arabella, you can now understand that as this one's meat, we will take. We want more shiny. And yeah, he puts his big wooden club on his shoulder, like getting ready to swing if his ideals are not met.
Who's he gonna swing it at?
There's 3 people right now in front of him he could swing it at.
Oh, okay.
So that's what you hear him say. When it comes to your turn, you'll be able to speak up.
Yeah.
Maxwell.
So this one right here is looking down at us.
Yes.
I'm gonna point at the man who the other one's holding. And I'm gonna point back behind me.
What are you trying to? What are you trying to get them to
I'm
comprehend?
trying to get him to put him back down.
Are you trying to intimidate him? How are you trying to persuade him? Intimidate.
Yes. I'm gonna try and intimidate him.
Roll an
Dude,
intimidation
you're
check.
so tiny.
Tiny people can do amazing things.
Oh.
22. That's pretty good. What do you do to intimidate?
Stand up a bit more. Do a little puff of energy because I still have my armor of Haggadis.
Yeah.
Just take a step closer to him because I did witness what happened the last time I was touched.
Yeah. Huh. He's gonna go. You can kind of see he goes, and Arabella, you would recognize he goes, I don't like cold. And he kind of takes a little slight step back. You can see he's a little bit worried about you.
Good. Should be.
The other one kind of looks. Actually, yeah. Also a bit worried at you. Kind of walks into this tree, and like almost knocks it over essentially, and looks to the rest of you. And you would recognize it as, this is our food. If you want food, you must fight for our food. And the Corfell is not back, so we'll skip their turn. Arabella, you are now able to speak, or anything else you wish to do.
Arabella just kind of shouts to them. She's just gonna give away her position, but
Yeah.
she just kind of goes. They think that guy is food. They want his treasures, but they also want to eat him, and they don't want to eat him. They want to eat all of you. Maxwell, you kind of startled them. They're afraid of you. They don't know what power you possess.
Power of cuteness. Sorry.
Max just woo.
Oh my god. Everybody keeps taking
Notices arcane energy. Ooh.
damage. Is that your full turn, Arabella?
Can I jump down?
Yeah. Take half your movement.
Jump down.
Okay.
Okay.
Arabella.
Aramid.
You mean
Aramid. It's been a long
Hi.
day. Too many A's.
After hearing what Arabella said and they want food, I'm now gonna move to here and kind of whisper / talk just loud enough for these 3 to hear. What are we doing? Are we attacking or what?
Aspen kind of like looks at her and kind of like nods his head and points to the guy.
Okay, so we're protecting him. And she's gonna kind of try and think what the hell she can do because she knows verbal ones are not gonna do anything. Oh, have I used my action or not?
No, you just use movement.
I also use your free speech for that. But that would be all of your free speech.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay, how far was that? Okay, basically I want to get this as far away as I can where it's not hitting any of us.
What the
And-
heck are you casting that goes 55 feet away?
60 feet actually. So that's gonna hit can also
What
hit
spell has a
12.
60-foot radius? You sure you're not 60-foot distance?
It
What spell is
is
it?
It says range 60 feet. It's Toll the Dead.
Okay, that's range from you. That's just how close. It's not a radius effect.
Oh, I only want it to hit them guys and nobody else.
Yeah, you're gonna hit one creature at a time. That's the range of it. It's not the radius.
Okay, then I'm gonna hit the one, technically speaking, then with the guy, just to see
Yeah,
if
but-
that's gonna let it go.
Okay.
You would be able, but you would hit the guy as well.
No, it's
No,
a
it only
target. It's a
hits
single
one
target, so
person.
you can choose which creature you want to do. It's not a radius
Oh,
effect.
thank the god.
Yeah, no. So go ahead and cast Toll the Dead, and that way I can
Yep.
see the. It's a Wisdom save. That failed. Pah! That's a
Right.
that's a 4.
Take 1d8 necrotic damage if the target is missing any of it hit point. Instead, takes the 1d12.
The one on the right,
Right.
is taking. It has taken damage, so it is 7 necrotic.
Okay.
So, all right. With that, you just hear him, you just all of a sudden see him with the man in his hand, kind of slam him, gets it, goes, ah! Ah! The one in front holding his action is gonna swing down. He's gonna hit you because he has 10-foot reach.
Wait, who's gonna hit me?
This one.
The
right
one to
here,
the left.
Okay.
He has a 10-foot reach. He was holding his action for anything negative. So, first attack. That's a natural 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Ooh. Okay. I'm
I
just
could
gonna
take it,
times,
I'm a
I'm just
big
gonna
girl.
times this by 3.
By 3?
No, I mean by 2. Sorry. I have to, that's how many dice I'm rolling. Oh, that was really bad. 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ!
I rolled really bad.
Hang on a second.
How is that rolling back?
Yeah, okay.
2 ones. And the second attack is going to be 17.
Wow.
Is that hit?
Oh, the
Second attack
sorry.
is 17 to hit.
Oh, no.
No? Okay, with that one. The first one, right over you, Maxwell. Hit surprising you, Aramid, because you were focusing on the other one. The second one you saw coming and stepped to the side and just clips you. Is that your turn?
So I haven't done my action yet.
Yeah, it's Toll the Dead.
Oh yeah, my action was Toll the Dead, wasn't it? And because that's a cantrip, does that mean I can do a bonus action?
You can do a bonus action spell.
Okay.
God damn it.
What? And I will do
God dang it.
healing word
On.
at 2nd level myself.
Okay. Easy enough. Go ahead and heal the damage. I trust you in adding your extra ability.
7, and then
Ask-
what else bad? And then I also get my extra thing because
Absolutely.
Oh, that's not gonna work. All right. I am going to stab this one.
You need to move 1 square closer.
1 square? Okay.
Yeah, because you don't have reach. Okay. Go ahead and roll an
Nice.
attack.
23.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that one hits.
9.
Okay. The second one.
Hey!
Ooh, there it comes. Go roll damage for that one too.
10.
Alrighty, and that's why it hasn't taken. So that's 19. All right. Nice. All right. With that, this was short swords. You bring them out and slice. The guy swings at you a little bit as you begin to cut through his skin. It's cutting deep, but this man's just has so much fat on his body that you're just cutting through and you're not even seeing any organs or blood. It's just fat.
Ugh.
Very disgusting. Anything else you wish to do?
I'm going to use the rest of my move.
no.
Because I'm going to disengage first and then.
I can't because you've used your action to attack.
Alright, I'm going to get hit anyways.
That's what you do.
If I can't disengage, then I guess I'm gonna stay here because I was gonna move out of his reach, but you know
Okay.
that would get a attack of opportunity. So.
It's his turn again, and since you just swiped out him twice, doing so much damage, he's gonna bring his wooden club on you, and he's gonna roll an attack. He's gonna do the first one on you, and Maxwell, you haven't done anything. Corpus done anything. All attacks on you, Aspen.
Oh yay!
Ah, it sucks balls. 12.
Nah.
Oh my gosh, 13. Woo! Okay, just you're just sidestepping. Next is this guy's turn. He's like, look, I'll tell you whatever you want. My employer, he'll pay you tons of money for his stolen goods back. He'll pay you. Just help me.
Just gives him a thumbs
Maxwell,
up.
you're up.
Maxwell will be ignoring the one giant in front of him. In front of Corafel.
Okay.
Or someone holding him. Is he in these 4 squares?
He is in, technically,
Alright.
yeah, there, sorry. Roll 20 was weird right there. He was glitched out.
Alright, cool. And I will use my action
Uh-huh.
to do Green Flame Blade against him.
Roll an attack.
Will it? That's not gonna hit.
I'm sorry, as you just swing, you just embed it into the big, large wooden club.
Max, do you have any inspiration?
What?
You have a healing potion.
Oh, do I have a healing potion?
No. Do you have an inspiration point?
No, I do not.
God damn it.
Anything else we should do?
Can I bring Amy back for the bonus action? That is my question.
No, can you?
No, I cannot.
Okay.
Alright, that will be my turn.
And it is that one's turn. As you go and swipe at it, he's going to bring down his big, large wooden club. Ah, my gosh. 10. That die is
Nope.
not going to be used tonight ever again. Use you. Pulse! Does 17 hit?
That is my armor class.
So it does hit. All right. Takes automatically 15 points of ice damage, correct?
That is correct. But my armor will break at this point.
Okay, so you need to take. Ooh, 11. You take 20 points of bludgeoning damage as it just hits you, breaks through that ice armor, and just bludgeons you. And it, oh man, does it hurt! Like it just crushes into your bones. You feel your ribs slightly concave. And it is Corfel's turn, and I'm just gonna say because we're in battle, they are going to attack. And with their short sword, they're gonna attack the one holding the guy. And we'll go ahead and roll an attack. That's gonna hit. That one's gonna miss, so we'll go ahead and just do the first one. That's gonna be 9. That one. Okay. And Arabella.
Right away, I'm just gonna yell, Aspen, move! And hopefully, can he move?
Only on their turn. So
Okay,
you want
so-
to hold a spell?
I'm holding a spell, yes.
What spell are you holding?
This one. If it'll send.
Sorry, Scorcher. Okay, that's good. Alrighty. Airmid, you're up. Airmid.
Sorry, I was muted. With this space that's occupied, I'm going to step forward
Uh-huh.
and I am going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Ooh, boy.
19.
19 hits. Roll damage. Woo-wee.
I will do when my laptop decides it wants to play game. Come on, dude. I'll do this. Alright, I'm gonna have to refresh my page. Or
I can click it if you would prefer.
Not really. I like to click
Okay.
it myself. It's just being stupid.
Yeah, you're good.
I apologize. It's just
You're
loading.
fine. You're just wasting
Oh,
my
I need
time. I mean,
a
what?
laptop.
We know it hits. Are you gonna do anything else besides that spell?
There
There he goes.
22.
Woohoo! 22. All right. Dang. All right.
And then I get a
Dang.
bonus action as well, but it cannot be a spell because I just used a
Well,
spell.
it's a cantrip.
I don't have any bonus action cantrips, I believe. So
Dang. That's a good amount of damage. You got some good rolls there.
no, I do not. So that is the end of me go.
Aspen, you heard the scream from Arabella behind you yelling to you to move. What would you like to do?
I'm going to disengage,
Okay.
and I am going to move over here.
Okay. And that would automatically strike midway through your turn of Arabella's turn. Go ahead. And you already rolled it. It's a dex save of 14. I failed. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. I got 7. So it takes 4 fire damage. Nice. Okay. Taking damage. All right. As all of a sudden, this scorcher of fire just whoosh, straight next to you, as means you just move out of the way. You can finish your turn now.
Ooh. Cool. Bonus action. I can.
And you
I
still
guess-
have your action surge if you ever wish to take it. And you have your
I was
maneuvers.
actually gonna do.
So
Yes.
you can't attack because you use your action to disengage, unless you decide to do your action surge, which then you are able to use this.
Okay, got you.
You
Sorry,
use
I
your
was a little
action-
confused.
That's it. Your action is to disengage, which takes away
Yeah.
place of your attacks.
I got you. Okay, yeah. Then I will action action
You have to move
surge.
back 1 space to be within melee distance.
I got you, boo.
Okay, and then I can tap to go ahead and roll an attack. With your short sword.
Yee. Are you kidding me?
And with that, you hit, but it glances off. You have 1 more attack to try. Doesn't use the superiority die. It's only after you hit.
All right, I'm gonna. Do I still get 2 attacks, or
Yeah,
is it
it's your
just?
action surge. You just get your attacks back, which means by level
Okay.
20, if you go all fighter, you get 6 attacks.
Cool. That was worse.
Do you have an inspiration point?
Yes.
Do you want to use it or no?
I haven't
I don't
used
care.
it before, so why not?
So in your mind, you miss twice. You get so frustrated. You remember a time when you were with your family in the training, and you inspire yourself from that. Go ahead and roll 1 more time. Come on. Got this. Hey!
Yeah!
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage for that. Now roll a
5.
d8.
D8.
Because of your superiority already die. It's 3 more, so 6, 7, 8 damage total. Nice. Very nice. And target to add your drop your 1 item of its choice. Yeah. So what's your saving throw? What's your DC?
My DC.
Yeah, for your superiority die. What's your DC?
It is 3, I believe. No, it's-
no. Your DC. You don't have it. Okay, hang on real quick.
I have a spell save DC. But why do I have a spell save? I don't use spells.
You're a battle master, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, everybody. We just have to do a quick look up to figure out their
Sorry.
DC. It's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength or dex. Which would you prefer, strength or dex?
Strength.
You prefer strength? Okay, so 8 plus your proficiency plus strength, so that's 8, 4, 12 plus 3 is 15. So anytime you do a maneuver that requires them to do a save, 15 is what they have to save. Write that down somewhere.
Oh, that's just my. I'm a dumbass. I did write that down.
That's okay. So
I'm sorry.
Did he fail? I'm pretty sure he failed. Yeah, that's a 7. So he drops his
Oh,
club.
bitch.
So you go over and you miss twice. You get frustrated. You go in and you actually fake from going outside, twist the blade to get on the inside of the wrist, cut the inside of the wrist, causing the wrist to actually open up from cutting the muscles, and it drops the club to the ground.
Cool.
Anything else you wish to do?
Can I take a bone? Probably can't do this, but as a bonus action, can I kick away the club, or is that?
That is not something you can do with.
Yeah.
You don't have anything now. You've used everything.
Never mind then.
Alrighty. So it's his turn after taking all the damage. He still has the gems in his hands. He's actually going to look down to you and throw the bag of gems at you. And he does have
Alrighty
disadvantage
then.
because it is a ranged attack and you are within melee, so he does have disadvantage. Oh my gosh, I'm rolling so bad now. It's a nat 1. He goes and throws it and just like almost like a football, he just slams it in the ground in front of him, right onto his foot. And he will take the full damage. That's going to be 3d10. I rolled garbage, wow.
Oh boy.
7. He only took 13 points of damage, that's bad. Wow. Okay. And that is his turn because he's a little crap. Maxwell, you're up.
Starting off, I'm going to use my action to cast Armor of Hagathis again to get my splendid armor back.
That same coolness of the armor returns.
Bonus action, I am going to use Healing Light on myself. I'm going to spend 2 dice.
Okay, go ahead and do that. As he hears, like, look, I'm sorry, he'll pay you. I guarantee I don't care. He doesn't care. Just give him back his jewels that he stole. He'll give it back. He'll pay. As he's just freaking out. Okay, you heal 11.
And that's my turn.
Okay, it's his turn. And he's going to use the body of this guy, and he's going to throw it at you, Maxwell. So, again, disadvantage. You know, you got to pulverize your dinner. Oh my gosh, another nat 1!
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Football spike!
Yeah, and he's gonna spike, like, man, you know what, because he's technically a nice NPC, I will do the D4 method that I do for you guys. A 1 to 2, he gets spiked. A 3, he gets put down gently. And a 4, he gets tossed a long ways away. 2, he spiked.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Okay. Let's see how bad I roll this. Oh, I rolled good. 9.
Poor guy.
12,
He's dead.
Poor guy.
13. 19 points of damage. He's unconscious.
Yep,
As just
he's dead.
boom, and spiked himself on the foot, which he's still going to take that much damage to the giant as well. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Okay, spiking people and gems on your feet, everybody. That's how you do it. Corfel is going to swing with the sword and attack the one to the left because they can do that. Let's go ahead and get the short sword. There's attack 1, hit 16, actually misses. Roll damage for that first one. And with that, the short comes out, slashes across the knee. It cries out in pain. That's 7 damage. Ooh, man, these guys are... okay. All right. After that, Marabella. You need to change the A. It's gonna be AA and AA Ron. Continue.
I'd like to spend a sorcery point on empowered spell to reroll the damage of that other spell I had rolled.
You have to do it for the spell that you are using at that time. Afterwards, it doesn't work. You have to do it. You cast it, like, I don't like the damage for that. I want to reroll that. You have to do it that time.
Okay, so can I spend a sorcery point to get that spell back and then spend another one?
Are you trying to do spell recovery? Do you have that as your...
You should.
Where's your
You can
sorcery?
spend...
Twins. You have empowered spell and twin spell. Empowered spell damage when you... So no, twin. So which one are you trying to do? Empowered or twin?
I guess twin spell, yeah.
Twin spells when you attack a creature and it targets a single creature and it does a single attack, it will then double that spell. So if you were to do Scorching Ray, Scorching Ray is multiple creatures. So say if you were to do give me a second. say if you're gonna do Chill Touch, Ray of Frost, Firebolt, you can do Twin Spell, and it would do 2 of those instead of 1. Even Chaos Bolt would work as well.
Alright, I'll do Chaos Bolt then.
Okay, so that's a 2nd level spell, so that would take 3. One source point of the spell is a cantrip. Wait a second, what? Plus equal to the spell's level. Yeah. So hold on a second. I need to reread this. Only train doesn't have a range stuff. You can spell one source point equal to spell's target. Second creature. So you can target essentially 2 creatures with the single spell. So you're going to do Chaos Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Now, D, refresh my memory because it's been a long time since I've been a sorcerer. If you do Twin Spell, does it just take away 2 spell slots? Because you're technically
No, it's the cost of 1 spell slot, but you get 2
but
spells.
that's what I thought. Okay, so go ahead and do Twin Spell. It's going to cost you 2 sorcery points because of it being a level 2. So go ahead and roll your Chaos Bolt attack. Or no, is that dex save?
No, it's an attack roll.
Is it attack roll?
I thought.
Is it though?
It is up here.
Yeah, it's an attack roll. So go ahead and roll an attack. Sorry, everybody. Lots of stuff. I don't know why that was with disadvantage. So that's at still 22. And roll it again to see if the Twin Spell hit the other creature. They both hit. So roll damage for both of those. Okay, so the right one is the damage type, and the left one's the damage. So what's the 6?
The 6 is going down here.
6 is
6 poison.
And what's 3? Poison and fire. Okay, dang.
Fire.
So you did 20 points. You did 50 points to the. Which one are you attacking first, by the way? The front one.
Yeah, attacking the front one.
Okay, so 15 points to that first one of fire damage. Holy crap. And then 5 damage to the other one, which was poison damage. Nice. So with that, you can see Cinder's. Cinder, sorry. It's easier to call you Cinder. Eyes slowly dark over for a minute and kind of go black as she casts this chaos, what you see before. But when she casts it, one splits into 2 mid-air, hits one, and goes streaming off towards the other one, and they both hit. Anything else you wish to do? That was a lot of damage. Nice job. Make sure you
Tried.
mark off those.
How many do I have now? Like 1 left?
You used 2, so you have 2 left. And Adam, it's your turn.
I would like to disengage and walk around to here, because you said this guy's unconscious, right?
He just got spiked, yes.
Oh, it's bad, right, okay. Well, the best I can do is because it's now a bonus action, is a healing word, but casting it at 3rd level.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll them heals.
So that's 11 plus the spell's level, which is 3. That's 14,
so 14 healing.
Hang on, plus something else. Because Disciple Life, plus 2 and the spell's level, so add an extra 2 onto that.
I believe you also get healed.
Huh?
Don't you also heal yourself with the life, Cleric of Life? Anyhow, we'll figure that later. All right.
No.
Yeah, he's also goes.
Yeah, you get 16.
I'm so okay. I'm scared. Okay. Is that your turn?
Get up. That is all I can use my action and my bonus action, so.
Okay. Sounds good. Next up would be Aspen.
Coolio. I'm still going for the guy in front of me. Just stabby.
Are you doing any maneuvers?
Nope.
Okay, roll an attack.
Are you kidding me?
Roll a d4. From a 1 to 2, you throw your short sword. From a 2 to 4, you do damage. From a 3 to 4, you do damage yourself. You throw your short sword.
Do I throw it at him?
It's over this way.
I still have one left.
Whoosh. Go ahead and roll your second attack.
Aspen's just like.
Perks of having 2. frustration. Oh!
27!
And I
And
will
this
be
is
nice.
why you always carry 2 short swords.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I will be nice because it's something that some of your maneuvers, you do it when you hit a creature. You don't have to specify before it because it doesn't. Because it's when you hit. So if you want, you can use a superiority die,
Gotcha.
which technically, I believe, don't those also get doubled?
Yes, dice
Yes.
rolls get doubled.
Yeah. So depending on what type of maneuvers, some you have to specify before, some you have to specify only when you hit.
Gotcha.
So you could do the extra
Okay.
damage right now. I'll be nice, but remember this because I ain't being nice ever again.
Well, the other one wouldn't really do anything because
You don't have
his
to. I'm just
buddy
pointing it out.
isn't within 5 feet, so
Okay. So you doing anything or just normal attack?
just normal attack for now. There's
Okay.
nothing else.
So roll the damage.
Oh, 13!
13. Ooh, he ain't looking good. Just as you go, you bring up your other sword to frustration, and you thrust it into his stomach, and it begins to spill out guts. And you finally cut through the fat itself. He ain't looking so good. He ain't looking bad at all.
Good.
That's
I need to fucking get that.
and you're gonna hear Arabella. No, I don't want to die from a little puny demon. And he's gonna turn, disengage, and he's gonna run.
Better run, bitch!
40.
He's retreating?
Yeah. Did he disengage?
Yes, he did.
Right?
Otherwise,
Yeah,
he would have
okay.
dashed. The other guy's turns. It's his turn now. He goes, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna crawl over here," and he's gonna disengage. He can only move to here because he's just crawling. Maxwell, it's your turn. Are you muted, sir? No, you're not. Speak up.
I am just going to point to where the other giant is running, and I'm just gonna stare at this man.
Roll an intimidation check with advantage. Whew. I will roll. That's a 10 with a -2. He goes, and technically it's his turn next, so unless you want to take attack of opportunity,
I will not.
they're gonna run off, and I'm gonna say Corval is gonna be a decent person and not shoot them in the back, and they will both run off, and you are out of combat.
And at this point in time, Maxwell is just gonna fall onto his face.
You take 1 point of damage.
I will take that. The ground takes 15.
You see the ground in front of you go tss with ice. He's now making like a face snow angel.
Jesus Christ.
We are combat. What everyone wants to do.
I'm going
What are you doing?
I'm going to grab my short sword.
Yeah, easy enough. You're able to go find that.
Cool.
And because I roll like garbage, you see this guy slow. Everyone can hear him slowly trying to just crawl away.
Somebody get him on his feet.
Mhm.
Arabella's gonna run over to him.
No.
Ah! Don't kill me! I wasn't running. I promise. I'll give you whatever you want. The gold is yours. The gems, everything. My daughter's daughter. It's yours. Just don't hurt me.
He's making some good offers.
No, he isn't. We're not going to harm you.
We're not going to
No,
harm
we
you.
are not. We're not
If
gonna
anything,
harm you.
you should be grateful that we just saved your life. So
And
come on.
Also, your, I don't know what he is to you, your master, your employers, whatever.
She
his
took his
money.
hand and dragged him back over. Come on. We're going this way.
He needs to
Get
be
over
healed,
here!
if I'm correct.
He's what?
He needs to be healed a little bit more.
No, that last healing healed him max. This guy's got 11 hit points, everybody.
Oh, he only has 11 hits.
That's his max
Okay.
hit points. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
weak
That's why
bitch.
everybody died super fast.
Got you.
Yeah. You guys are like freaking Marvel. Like, you're superhuman. Compared to the average folk.
Aspen is going to pick up the jewels and just like, well, first he's gonna go over to the guy and like put his hands together,
Okay.
like he's gonna make the guy cup his hands, then he's in his arms, like just reaches down, just like boop, boop.
While doing that, Arabella's just gonna say, "You're really lucky we were here to help you. Those giants were intended to eat you. They wanted you to be your meal, and they wanted to take your treasures."
I know. Thank you. I hope. I mean, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Just going around picking up his shit.
Swallows. Kind of looking all to you, like you can see he's looking at all you, like you're not mad at me.
Why would we be mad?
He didn't say that, but like he's giving you that look.
Oh. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the last encounter. I didn't mean to kill your friends. It was truly an accident.
Well, they're all dead now because of the giants. Everyone's dead. It's not worth this gig. It's not worth this. I need to get a better gig.
What are you working for?
Bless you.
I'm working for the master.
The monster?
The master.
Who's the master?
That's what he likes to be called. We don't know his name.
Can you describe him?
Alright, look. You promise you're not gonna kill me?
Why?
Aspen literally just like raises.
After just saving your life, that would defeat the entire purpose of what we just did.
Mm.
Man, you guys are really deaf as hell, aren't you? Alright, you're not gonna kill me. You guys seem pretty good. I'm not a bad guy. I just do what some people would call bad things for bad people. But I'm not a bad guy.
Aspen kind of just gives him a look.
Those gems, yes, are my master's, and yes, they were stolen, but they were stolen from someone who already stole them.
What?
That's not the point. You still stole them.
I did no such thing. I did not steal them. I retrieved them. I was never the man stealing them. Again, I'm not a bad man. I just do bad things for bad people. I mean, things for people. I am not a bad man.
Listen, this man is having a pretty rough day.
Yes. But I feel like it's only fair that I say some of the items got lost. Or, to be quite honest with you, the master's a very wealthy man, and he could definitely reward you for bringing back his jewels and items, and would definitely reward you a very high sum if you will return with me. I have to return with the gem. I have to return with the bag. I'm sorry. I will die if I don't.
Aspen kind of just like narrows his eyes at him a little, not trying to be like intimidating.
He literally just whispers, you say you wouldn't kill me.
Quit with the talk. We're not gonna kill you. Like Maxwell said, if we wanted to do it, we would have done it already.
He's like,
I never said that.
He's like, over here.
Okay.
Look, I'm not gonna let anything like that happen. I just...
I know. So, like, do you want to come back and get a reward? Maybe? I can't guarantee it. I can put in a good word. You guys are good fighters. We could honestly really use you guys.
And as soon as
I'm looking to weigh
that,
and ping.
he kind of just like, he kind of looks at him a little bit offended.
What, that you're good fighters?
Aspen doesn't say anything. He just kind of like puts the rest of what was in his hand in the guy's arms and kind of like walks over here
What
and like folds his arms and pouts, kind of like he's a little offended.
he goes, what did I say? And Airman, to Wei and Ping, they're just kind of looking at you, and Ping kind of speaks up. He goes, "This is your road to tranquility. However you guys want to go is up to you. We will not be assisting in any way, shape, or form. But if you wish to find your way to tranquility, you don't even need to go to the tranquility. This is simply a path that you have chosen. You may leave at any given time, or we can take a detour."
What do you guys want to do?
Aspen, like, shakes his head.
I don't know.
How bad is your master? Like, what are we talking about? Bad?
I mean, he's not a bad. Well, I mean, he's kind of bad.
Like,
Give
what
you
does he
an
do
idea-
that's bad?
How about I tell you the good stuff? Like,
I want to
not-
hear both.
there was 75,000 gold worth of gems in that bag.
Yes, but why is he bad? Why do you think he's bad?
Well, he stole the gems, first off. I mean, his name's the Master. I've only worked with him for, like, kind of a couple months.
Okay. What is the good stuff that he does?
He has 75,000 gold in just gems. He pays really well.
That's not very good qualities to go off
I feel
on.
like this is like a crime syndicate or
He's
something like
a
that.
very gentleman. He has fine dinners, dressed very fine, good manners. I mean, the town doesn't think he's bad. I mean, right now we're at his cottage. I mean, I won't tell him straight to his face that I said he was bad. His name's gonna get really bad. But, like, he's not that bad. Like, I'm not a bad guy. He's considered a bad guy. He makes me do the bad thing. So I'm not a bad guy. Don't kill me. But I'm not a bad guy.
But you do the bad things, but you could say no to doing the bad things.
I really can't say no. I'm sorry. This is, like, it's hard to make a living.
Well, let's take a look at the situation right now. You know you're working for a bad guy.
He's not
A
that
stack
bad
of
of a guy. He's just a
75,000
bad
worth
guy.
of gems sitting
Yeah.
at your feet. And as far as I'm aware, there's nobody else here.
Yeah, no.
And you are in this situation from the bad guy.
I would choose death before I run away with his goods.
And you kind of see Aspen's been listening in the whole. And he has this very calculating look on his face. And he kind of like. He unfolds his arms and saunters back over. And he has a very strange demeanor about him. You've never really seen him like this. He's very, like, get down to business type. Like, he's very, I don't know how to explain it. He stands a little bit taller and his eyes are very, and he, are you getting, Asher, are you getting what I'm stepping in?
Slightly. You've broken up a little bit for me, so
God damn it.
I didn't catch all of it, but I'm catching some.
All right.
From what I'm gathering, you are calculating that this would maybe be a good haul, but maybe not the best idea to do it.
Arabella's just gonna look and be like, alright, so we have a decision to make. We were following Wei and Ping to this path of tranquility. We ran into this guy and I killed his comrades, and now he's saying that his master could reward us for helping us save him. You guys vote.
Not me.
Well,
we'll go.
As you were talking, Aspen kind of like starts circling the guy
What is he
and kind of looking him up and down. He comes up behind the dude and he puts a hand on his shoulder and leans into his ear and he's like, "Would you say your master is a little overbearing?" Does he oppress you?
I feel like this is a trick question. I'm not.
Aspen, I've never seen this side of you, and I'm pretty interested and also slightly taken back.
Does he take good care of your community?
I see he opens his mouth and he goes, yes.
You're lying to me.
No, me, I don't know. What do you mean by good care? You see, really, in his mind, you have like a dagger at his back, just like wrong answer, just into his back because of the way you like looked at him. So he's just like, what do you mean?
I put my other hand flat against his back.
Maxwell is just watching with intent, just like, what am I about to witness right here?
He's not a tyrant, but if you don't do as he says, the way he says, you don't come back to try again?
And as soon as Aspen kind of hears that, his body kind of like sharpens.
Unless he likes you. But like we're at his cottage. I just worked with him for a couple of months. He's not like a leader of like a town. He's just a guy. Well, that's a lot of money.
But he does bad things, correct?
Well, it depends on who you are. Like, I'm not a bad guy.
I'm not talking about you. And he kind of like...
But like, you could say like, if you steal from the good, not from the good, I'm sorry, steal from the bad, give to the poor, like that's not bad, but still the act is bad. I really can't talk bad about him.
We're not bad people. We don't want to come back for you and your master to do bad things like you do.
Arabella.
But are they doing bad things? They're stealing from stealers?
Well, actually, we got stole from stealing. That's a long story.
Aspen kind of just lets the guy go and just... You can see he has like, he pinches the bridge of his nose.
How about you just come, you meet the guy, you choose to work or not work.
I don't work for anyone.
Looks to the
And you
two
see
guys
Aspen,
behind
like,
you.
Aspen kind of like stands up straighter.
Are you not a bodyguard to them? Pointing that
No.
way and ping.
I'm pretty sure they
No.
could take us any point in this day. Like, without a sweat.
The old guy? And the bald guy?
Yeah.
We're not protecting them, we're following them.
Oh.
Anything, I think they're making sure we're not gonna die.
Oh. Well, you can come, or I can spend the rest of the day picking up this gems. It's up to you.
Okay, hold on. I need to do a thing.
Do.
I did. There we go.
I'm getting
Well, my vote's going with the water. Small shift has happened. I say we go with them. I also want to keep track of where this forest is, because I do want to come back sometime.
Maxwell, you're voting to go with them?
Why
Him?
not?
What about the whole peace and tranquility type thing?
Let's take a look at this entire group and what we've been through. We are the most dysfunctional group I've ever seen. That being said, we do have fun together. I don't think tranquility is what our shtick is about.
Got a point there. Haven't haven't much serene and tranquility at all. All we've done has been fighting and. All right. We can follow him. See what happens.
Aspen kind of like he has a very fake smile on his face, and he kind of like he does that really kind of closed-eyed smile, and he's like, I would love to meet your master.
And then I can't even say my name. Arabella's just gonna quickly add in. And if anything should happen, Aspen will take care of him.
I wouldn't recommend it, but okay.
Are we really threatening a guy that we don't even see?
That's not
That we
what
don't
I
even
meant.
know?
That's not good.
That's-
That's not a good start.
I wasn't
Yeah.
talking about the master. I was talking about this guy.
Why are we threatening the man we just saved?
That's not what I meant.
I like how.
Arabella, please just quiet. You're not very good at this.
So, are you guys leaving the Tranquility Path entirely and not going with Ping Way, or are you asking to take a side trip along the way to Tranquility?
Side trip. Side trip. Definitely
I
side
don't
trip.
care at this point.
And then there was an Arabella and a Maxwell because Corfell left.
Arabella just kind of took in what Maxwell said about they haven't really been tranquil or anything like that. They were just kind of so. To Arabella, she's just like, yeah, we could leave the path. It doesn't matter to her.
Maxwell.
Yeah, I'm gonna say side trip. I want to keep my options open.
Okay, and we're gonna leave the decision there, and you'll be able to ultimately decide next week on Friday, right here on Amash Yukai channel. I super hope you all enjoyed this fantastic, crazy episode that we played of Dungeons & Dragons with a bunch of other side conversations. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for Income Tech and Tabletop Out of You for supplying the fantastic sounds and music as they always do. Thank you for those who came and watched. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you to my players. I appreciate you.
I appreciate
Aw.
you too.
Yes, we do.
Thank you for
Yay!
all being here. And as always, let your light shine bright and keep on smiling. Good night, everybody.
Good night.